Welcome back to Macrodosing. I am Arian Foster. PFT is doing other Barstool things. We got Mad Dog with a newly fresh camera, looking pristine. All you Mad Dog simps can pump the brakes a little bit. Relax.
Yeah, don't finish.
Pump the brakes a little bit. And we got. Let me finish my intro, bro. Why you trying to fuck up my intro, man? It's fucked up.
You could talk to Mad Dog on Cyber Monday at the telethon, you Mad Dog simps, if you buy some macrodosing gear. So on Monday, Cyber Monday, you can call in and talk to Mad Dog if you buy some macrodosing gear.
I guess you can.
It's like a walking ad read, bro. This shit's crazy.
I'm
like,
a
you
human
find
billboard.
a way to,
We do want to advertise that though. 20% off Black Friday.
I ain't mad. I'm just they always got ads just always, man.
We have a
and we got
sick
Billy in the
shirt
studio. As always. Big T and Avery on the ones and twos. We was talking about some new sponsors we have, man. And Big T wanted to kick one off because it's something that he is useful. It's useful to him. So I'm gonna let you kick it off with the first ad read, man. Go ahead, Big T.
Yeah, we have a new advertiser, Beard Guys. This stuff looks pretty sick. Beard Guys offers a comprehensive collection of beard care products for all types of facial hair and skin types. Cleanse, enhance, moisturize, and style. They deliver high-quality, badass beard care with irresistible beard scents and styles. They have Beard Wash and Tame, a 2-in-1 wash and conditioner. Beard Balm. This is what I think I need. Tames facial hair while keeping it soft and smooth. Sometimes mine gets like unruly. It gets a little long. So I need it soft and smooth. That keeps your beard conditioned, tamed, and balanced. They have Beard Oil. It softens facial hair, hydrates skin, and reduces itch. So craft your beard care routine today at beardguys.com, BEARDGUYZ, beardguys.com.
It's so funny seeing you now with a giant beard and looking back at the old clips and you were just a baby face, Big T.
I saw a picture of myself the other day without it and I fucking hate it. I can't ever go back. And I don't, my beard, like I see guys with other beards and I'm like, I wish my beard looked like that. Like, I don't think my beard looks that good as beards go. But I can't go back to not having one.
You're a beard guy.
It's the Habibi. It was I'll bring you back at 9 p.m. to I'm going to fly you out. I'm Habibi. That meme. The Drake meme.
I have no idea what you're referencing, but yeah, something similar to that.
Guys.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either, bro.
I think we found it.
So PFT is recording the dozen right now.
He will be here later in the
yeah.
show, by the way.
Can
We're
I-
just doing
I hope they lose. I hope they lose.
I won Rookie of the Week.
Oh, congrats.
Yay.
Oh, congrats.
Okay, man. Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Shout
You be
out.
killing that shit. You and Big T. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of shit at it. I'm okay, but I'm kind of shit at it. But y'all be saving the squad, man. I think we make it a nice little well-rounded squad, though. I like the squad.
You're a big vibes guy.
I'm big vibes. I'll give you if y'all listen to me, I'll get more points than
I was going to say you're good at...
I'm getting.
You seem to be very good at talking the group, like making sure they don't talk themselves out of answers. Like just take what you got. I mean, you guys did it a couple times, but most of the time it's...
You got a big one last time. What was it?
It was Nicolas
Cage.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what we should.
Yeah.
We should either double that or college football.
Yeah.
I feel like going forward.
Yeah, strategy.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, I'm a good leader, but this is just not my bag. Like pop culture references and odd stats from sports. It's never been my thing.
That's why you got me.
You know,
That's why you got us.
That's fact. Hey, you're the MVP, honestly. But I'm gonna start like for real, like studying because I've noticed the trend. What they're doing, all they do is like reference sports players, but really good sports players within like from anywhere from 2010 to now. But you just all you gotta do is like reference like the All Stars. Like, so if I scour and study like All Stars or All Americans from that era, I think I'll be good. I think I'll be good.
And it's like really good players who weren't like the top tier, like that next level of like what was the San Diego State guy who like rushed for 2,000 yards but wasn't like he didn't play.
I couldn't even think of his name. I was like, yo,
it wasn't Pumphrey. It was the other guy. What's his name?
Rashad Penny.
That's who it was.
And that's also why I suck at college questions because from 2009 to 2016, I didn't pay attention to college at all. Like when I was in the league, I just didn't watch it. I just didn't care for it. And so like that stint is just like I'm missing that that memory's gone. I
Yeah,
don't
me
have it.
neither. I don't watch college football. I don't know what like happened in college football.
Mm-mm.
I don't
Especially this weekend.
this weekend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch it that much. So if
How are
there's-
you feeling, man? The Vols took a loss. My
Saturday
mom
night was
upset.
bad. It was-
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was extreme because I watched that game actually, and I was extremely shocked. But I was more impressed, and I was listening to because I've never watched the South Carolina game other than when I played against them. I was shocked about how good their quarterback played, but how bad the announcer talked about him. He was like, yo, if you watch this kid, he doesn't make these throws, but tonight he is making all these throws. And I was like, because he was impressive to me, but like the announcer was on his bumper. Like he's not like this.
He was the Heisman favorite going into last season at Oklahoma and was horrible. Just he got benched in the middle of the season, replaced, and then he transferred to South Carolina and has been horrible this season and just played the game of his life. Now, granted, much of that was due to the fact that Tennessee's defense couldn't stop a cold, but he played unbelievable.
That's been my critique, and I know you didn't like it, and I got a lot of flack from Tennessee fans, but it's been my critique is if you're gonna have a high-powered offense like that, you either gotta have a really good defense or you have to have a package where you have clock control because you're not giving them any chance to rest. And it was just a track meet out there. They was just dropping dimes like a wishing well. It was.
In fairness, I mean, they just scored every time they had the ball, regardless of. We tried everything. I mean,
But a lot of the times is the best. Like so, like when we play Tom Brady or Peyton Manning when he was like with the Colts, our game plan was to keep him off the field. Like that was our game plan. Like we had to keep him off the field because they were so dangerous. And so what we would do is just like 3-yard plays. Those are the best plays for us. 4-yard plays and every now and then 10, maybe 15. But now our game plan was to keep him off the field. Big, long 8-minute drives. Like that was our goal. But Tennessee's offense ain't built for that. Tennessee's offense is built to score right now. And that's tough when you don't have a back end on defense. Because I think they have a solid, front seven. I don't think their linebackers are the best, but I think they have a solid D line. But I think their DBs, they struggle.
They are. They're trying their best, and that's all you can ask for.
It sucks.
Kamal Haddon.
A lot of positivity on that one. I like it.
Kamal Haddon, who I don't know if you noticed this, he's number 5 on our defense. He was getting torched every play. He was giving up 15, 20-yard completions and getting up and talking shit to the South Carolina receivers, like even in the fourth quarter when you're getting our shit kicked in. And I was like, dude, please just stop. Like, please stop this.
I can relate to that, though.
I want to know what the South Carolina players were thinking. Like, what do you even say back to that?
You just point at the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I've been on both sides of that. But at that point, you're just so mad. It's like it becomes a dog fight. So you trying to find any kind of reason to keep yourself motivated, and sometimes you can talk yourself into being motivated. I've been there before. I'm just talking shit. And I know we getting our ass whooped, but it's just. I mean, I bet he talks shit when they win too. That's kind of probably how he built. I understand it. I see both sides. I don't knock players for trying to keep themselves motivated, man.
It sucks it had to come to Spencer Rattler. It sucks.
Yeah, and Shane Beamer, dude, like that guy's just a loser. Like everything was horrible. Saturday night was bad. I got on PlayStation with some of my friends after and looked up at the clock and it was like 1:30 in the morning. I thought it was like 11. And I didn't go to sleep until like 4. I was just so pissed off. Having given 36 hours to reflect now, it sucks. It's horrible. But like, as long as we beat Vanderbilt, all this changes if we lose next week. Then it's a complete failure clusterfuck of epic proportions. But
is Vanderbilt next week?
Yeah.
They're not losing to Vanderbilt.
Well, we weren't supposed to lose to South Carolina. As long as
those different calibers, though.
We were a 22-point favorite against South Carolina. We're a 14-point favorite against Vanderbilt.
But nobody goes to Vanderbilt with the hopes of playing NFL football, right? Some people go to South Carolina with the hopes. A lot of them go to, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I got a shot. Like when you go to Vanderbilt, you're like, oh, this is either the best school that offered me or like I'm here for academics.
That's true.
So
and
in order to lose to Vanderbilt at the University of Tennessee, like shit's got to be fucked up, which it was when I was there. But it's not. They have a really good coaching staff. They'll have them prepared. And I think it is of my humble opinion that, and I love Hendon, right? I love good dude. Think he had a great solid season, man. I wish the best for him. But I actually think the cat underneath him, who he took the job from, has a little better arm. He just needs a little bit more I would say coaching.
Oh, Joe Milton's arm is unbelievable.
He has an amazing arm.
He had a pass Saturday that I don't know if you were still watching because the game was over, but he threw it like 65 yards. Couldn't have walked it any better to Squirrel White.
Yeah, I think he has the opportunity to be really like a really good quarterback.
I think so too.
Not just here, but at the next level. If he just hones it in, his accuracy is a little accurate, but that can be worked on. You can't coach his arm strength. You can't coach that shit.
But what happened to Hendon? That sucks so bad.
That was sad, man. Yeah, pour out a little looking for him, man.
Like, talk about a dude that does not deserve that. Just horrible. I hope, I imagine it will affect his draft status, but I really hope that he like goes to the combine and talks to teams and they realize like this dude is what you want in a quarterback. I don't think
teams are scared of ACL tears anymore at that level.
Definitely not as bad as 10 years ago.
Nah. I mean, even for shit, I had a cat who Montero Hardesty. He tore his ACL, not the season before, but the season before that, he tore his ACL, and he was second round draft pick.
He's South Carolina's running backs coach.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's right, huh? I should have had that, my dude. But yeah, ACLs aren't the death sentence like they used to be. Like I don't remember, but I was told. I don't know if y'all never heard of Gale Sayers, but he's one of my favorite running backs of all time. And ACL ended his career, and he was, he's like top 5, top 10 in my book, and he could have just been out for a season and came back, bounced back, and had a 10, 12-year run. But medicine has advanced. I think he'll be all right, man. But it's also why I was saying don't stay. But he helped himself. I'm just saying that shit happens a lot to kids, man, where they just get hurt right before they go to the NFL to make real money.
Yeah, I mean, if there is a silver lining, he did so much this season. I'm sure that this will set him back minorly, but what he did the rest of the season will, I assume, help him.
Yeah, I don't follow like the drafts and shit. What did they have him? Did they have him?
There's some projections that had him in the first round. I think a lot more second and third, but there were a couple that had him in the first. I hope he is still up there.
I gotta say, besides money dropping, which sucks, a quarterback dropping to a team that might have a better situation and not just a total like crap show that's coming out of like an 0-18 season or whatever might be a better landing spot in the long term.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to go top 5, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I really hope that he just gets the shot he deserves because he's such an awesome dude and great player.
Good dude.
He's got good height. He can run. Like he has the intangibles for sure.
What if he ends up on like the 49ers?
I mean, they just drafted a quarterback.
I know, but is he working out?
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of the 49ers. But wherever, I just hope he gets a good situation that still drafted highly enough that he gets the money he deserves and eventually, starts. What I was going to say before all that, though, was while Saturday is horrible and sucks, as if we beat Vanderbilt and win 10 games, we haven't won 10 games since 2007. So, like, given some time and perspective, like, and we'll go to a good New Year's Six bowl game, like this would still be a great season.
That's what you called at the beginning of the year, I think. I think if we win 10 games, I'll be happy.
I think I said if we won 8, I'd be happy. But I said
8. Okay.
And I was like, I think we have a chance to win 9. Obviously, we had a chance to win 12.
It's just another.
But yeah, go beat Vandy. I had a moment Saturday night where I didn't want to go to the Vanderbilt game anymore. But then yesterday I was, a good thing that happened to me was I actually had to go get a new phone yesterday. So I was without a phone for like 3 or 4 hours and it gave me a good chance to detox. And I was like, this season's been incredible. And like, I'm not going to let one loss to South Carolina, like we're going to go kick the shit out of Vanderbilt. It's going to be fun to be there. and then we're gonna go to like the Orange Bowl or something and beat the shit out of Clemson, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna win
Orange
11
Bowl. You
games.
think they're going Orange Bowl? You think they're gonna-
I think the Sugar Bowl is gonna take LSU now, so we'll probably fall to the next whatever New Year's Six slot is. So it could be like Orange or Cotton Bowl.
Where's the national championship?
Los Angeles this year.
So it's the Rose Bowl?
No, it's in.
Oh shit, they don't even do that shit no more.
Yeah,
Huh?
it's in
damn.
the Rams Stadium, which sucks.
Is it SoFi?
Damn.
Yeah, so stupid.
Why is that? What do you mean?
Like, nobody in LA cares about college football. You have the Rose Bowl right there that you could play it in instead. Like,
Why aren't they playing it in the Rose Bowl?
because now it's just a matter of. It's actually similar to the FIFA thing we're going to talk about today. It's just whoever gives them the most money, and new stadiums they'll go. Like last year was in Indy, dumb as hell too.
Yeah.
Whatever. It'll be Georgia and Ohio State, and Georgia will beat their ass.
Yeah, I don't see anybody beating Georgia at all.
I don't think so. I mean, they're going to play probably like USC now in the semifinal. They'll beat them to sleep, and then Ohio State's a good team, but they're not on Georgia's level.
I agree.
But yeah, if we
Well-
if we can find a way to win 11 games, this is an awesome season that had some great memories, and I think some time and perspective will allow us to enjoy that.
I like this mature Big T. Look at him go.
Saturday night was bad. I had a rough night Saturday night, and then I woke up Sunday, and do you know, I had that one moment where you wake up and you're like, shit, was that a dream? Like, are we still like, did we actually, is the game today? And it's like 3 seconds, and then you're like, fuck, no, that was real.
Damn. I know what you're talking
I
about. but
literally
I've never
had
had
that.
it about like my favorite team.
Yeah.
It's like the morning after you wake up, like after a breakup, and you're like, did that actually happen last night? And then you go to like text them, you're like, no, that we are not.
Okay, see now that's funny. So you've had that feeling for college football. Maddie's had that feeling for a breakup.
Yeah.
When I was little and we were poor, I had that feeling I had a dream that we got a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. And I woke up like, yo, I can't wait to play this shit. And I was like, oh, fuck, I dreamt that whole shit.
No.
Crushed me. Billy, have you had that feeling?
I've had that feeling where I'm like somehow wrapped up in some sort of crime in my dream, and then I wake up.
I've had
like
that.
I've been indicted for.
I've had that.
Like I was involved, like covering up a murder or like some weird. It's like it's a reoccurring thing. And then I wake up like, oh my god, it was just a dream. I didn't kill anybody. It's all fine. Like I'm not. But like in the dream, I never actually kill somebody. It's like I've been accused of killing somebody, and they're like trying to lock me up, and I'm like trying to run away. Yeah.
I wish there was like real. I wish we were far enough in neuroscience to understand what dreams really mean. Because like if you Google it, like it's all some bullshit. But like that would be interesting because
I think
there's a lot of similar dreams that everybody has that's got to have some kind of underlying social or neurological meaning, or maybe it's just random. I don't know.
What does it mean to dream that you are falsely accused? One is having feelings of guilt or experiencing some difficulties in one's relationships. What?
I had one growing up like in high school, and I could never get out of it, and I'd wake up in a sweat every single time. It was like I'd be in my kitchen, which is really close to my front door, and my front door would be wide open. It'd be like the middle of the night. My front door would be wide open, and like a car would pull up, and a guy with a gun would get out, and like he'd start running towards my front door, and I would never make it in time. Like I'd get to my front door like as he got there, and like the second he got there, I'd wake up, and I'd just be like heart beating, sweating.
But yeah, I woke up Sunday morning and I was like, oh, maybe it didn't happen. And then about 2 seconds later, I was like, damn it.
It's a bad feeling, man.
I feel good now, though.
feeling.
We're gonna.
I ain't gonna lie, this is the happiest I've seen you on this podcast, and it's after a Tennessee L. Is it because PFT ain't here?
No.
I mean, you're demonstrably.
I'm not happy.
Cheerful. You're cheerful. You're not whelmed. You're a little more than whelmed today.
I think it took. I think it's partly I'm forcing myself to not be suicidal, but like it took that to kind of have the perspective of like all season we'd been wrapped up in like playoff talk and shit like that, and now that that's gone, which again sucks really bad. But like you have the perspective of this has been an unbelievable season that like we couldn't have dreamed of.
I read a book. It was a while back, and changed my perspective on life. And part of it was there was this guy who he had a brand new car, and he was on this journey to try to find peace and happiness. And he had a brand new car, and some guy like scrapes the side of it or bumps him or whatever the case may be. And they get out, and the guy who hit him was like panicky, like, "Oh my man, I'm so fucking sorry." I don't know. His wife gets out, and she was like, "I don't have any insurance. We don't have insurance." Or they was like arguing within each other, and they were just, you could hit, and the dude was like, I could tell that they were just extremely worried about what was about to happen. And I looked at the car, and I looked at them, and I said, "Hey, y'all, don't worry about it. Like, just have a good rest of your day." And the guy was like, so, shocked. He was like, "Why would you just walk away?" He's like, "Well, now I don't have to worry about my car being scratched anymore. It's already scratched.
Yeah.
Enjoy your day." And it's a really good life perspective to have that I never thought about shit like that. And that's why to this day, I have a fucking, on my Tesla, like probably within 2-3 months, I was driving on the freeway and like something popped up. To this day, I don't know what it is. It went tutum, and it just popped up on the hood, and the hood has like these like scratch and this dent in it. And I just have never fixed it because I'm like, it just doesn't bother me enough to fix it, one. But two, it's like, I don't gotta worry about it being all brand new and shit. Like, it's a really good perspective to have. I'm proud of you, Big T.
Yeah, our car is scratched, so
Our car,
whatever.
Our car is scratched.
That's what I feel about AF1s. I'll literally like get a brand new pair of AF1s, like never wear them because they're just way too clean. And then I'll like wear them to like one thing, they'll still be clean. And then once they get like dirty, I'll just wear them all the time. It's nice.
In fairness, though, like you'll get the recruits and you'll get the, you had a good year.
Yeah, like yes.
What do you think of that kid coming in? Forget his name.
Nico Iamaleava.
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster. He's going to sit behind Milton for a year. Milton's going to be really good and teach him everything he knows, and then Nico's going to step in and be a beast.
I mean,
what year is Milton?
He's like a redshirt senior. He transferred from Michigan, so he's been in college for a while.
I'm telling you, man, it's been a while since I've been impressed with it's been a while since I watched football, but it's been a while since I've been impressed with like a kid arm like that. That fucker can throw.
His arm is unbelievable. It's part of the reason he lost the starting job last year was he got hurt, and that's when he stepped in and played so well that Milton wasn't going to come back. But people were already, if you need him to throw the ball 70 yards, he'll throw it 70 yards. But if you need him to throw it 15 yards, he will also throw it 70 yards. So that was the problem with him. But it seems this year in the time he's played that he's reined that in quite a bit and looks really impressive. So, yeah, hopefully he gets these 2 starts to end this year and then gets the whole offseason before next year. So.
They have a good recruiting class as far as like JUCO, or if they get some depth on the back end of their defense, I'll go out on a limb to say that they're going to compete for the SEC and possibly national championship next year, because they're going to get talented cats on offense just because of how cool Tennessee looked on TV this year.
We have some really good freshmen coming in, DBs. Obviously, starting freshmen from day one isn't ideal, but you may have to do that. And then, but now with the
I don't know, man. The
DB is different also.
Yeah,
like that's a position you can step in and play.
Yeah, 100%. We had a couple boys when we played that shit. It was nice.
But then also with the transfer portal now, if you're looking for somewhere to go, and Tennessee is now a viable destination with, the top teams in the country that could get some transfer guys.
Is it against the rules to actively recruit cats from other schools?
Yes, but it happens often.
That shit fun. They need to just go ahead and stop calling this shit amateur. This is dumb. It's a little amateur league. I mean, it's a little, what is it? Pro club? What's this shit called?
Professional?
No. What's right before in baseball?
Minor league?
Yeah, it's like a little minor league. No, this farm club.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Farm club. It's a farm club. 1,000%.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, enough college football talk. Billy, what you got up, bro?
You want to talk about some football? Little
Are we gonna wait for PFT?
No, we'll just honestly, I just want to talk about my feet and what I got on my feet right now, and that's some Hey Dude.
Yep.
This podcast is brought to you by Hey Dude Shoes. You know the feeling of coming home after a long day, sinking into your favorite chair on the porch, popping open a beverage, and feeling the good vibes instantly wash over you? Well, that's exactly how your feet feel the second you slip on a pair of Hey Dude shoes. Hey Dude makes some of the comfiest, lightest, and coziest shoes out there. They're easy to put on and look good with just about anything. Some even have an interior fox fur lining that are perfect for winter weather and holidays. Try a pair for yourself. Your first step inside and your toes are officially on chill mode. It's like letting your feet kick their feet up. Come to think of it, Hey Dude shoes are kind of like a home for your feet. Welcome home, toes. Use code BARSTOOL for 15% off at heydude.com. Grab a pair for yourself or as a gift to special guys and gals in your life this holiday season. That's heydude.com. Hey Dude, good to go. I got them on right now. They're pretty goddamn comfy, and they're light too, breathable.
They are shockingly light.
I got
breathable.
a DM from a dude that says, "Hey man, be real. You don't wear those Hey Dudes." And when he sent me that email, he was right. But he reminded me that y'all sent me some. And I was like, let me try them out. And I have worn them every single day since I got that DM. They're like shoes, but flip-flops. You know what I mean? And all I wear is flip-flops. So it's like perfect for me. I know they're our sponsor, and I'm gassing, but I'm dead serious. I literally wore them this morning to go drop my daughter off.
They're like shoes
Tell me,
without the
man.
commitment.
They just have like the
Shoes with benefits.
It's the shoes without the commitment. I like
Shoes with benefits.
Yeah, I just throw them on when I gotta like do something quick, but without the commitment of
They
putting
are
on full
perfect.
shoes.
Like this is a very New York City thing, but like just running to the bodega downstairs, I don't want a time commitment in putting on shoes, so I put on the Hey Dude.
it's like a good like walk the dog, take the trash out, but also chill.
Exactly.
They're-
Yeah, that's
I got
why
one
they're
right
perfect for me. They're my formal flip-flops.
Perfect.
I love them.
we should preface the fact that it is 1:50 p.m. This is Monday we're recording, so the World Cup for USA is about to start. So if there's any like crazy reaction, it's because we're watching.
I've been looking,
I'm jacked up.
Yeah, I've been looking
Yeah.
for Welsh people to talk shit to all morning, and they don't exist.
Wales could be a psyop.
Wales, I mean, think about this. It is the one place from the British Isles that does not have any alcohol it's known for.
Anyway, wait, one second.
Think about it.
1 second. What do people want to do when they go to heydude.com? Use code BARSTOOL.
Yeah.
For
to get
15% off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy,
Gifts for the
Billy was-
holiday season.
We did that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
I swear to
Guys,
God.
go to heydude.com. You put in the promo code BARSTOOL, you get 15% off. They're great gifts this holiday season. So visit them at heydude.com. Good to go to.
Anyway,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if you did or not. I don't know.
Did you say that?
I will make $1 million.
It was hard because Arian had a great story about his Hey Dudes, and then
It was
we lost
before
track.
that.
So I'll have to listen back.
It was
But
before that.
regardless,
Oh, if it was before that, it was a long time ago.
regardless,
Yeah, but
go watch you at Team USA and your Hey Dudes.
No, so
Yes.
so Wales, 0 booze. Like think about it. Scotland, Scotch. England, Pimm's, basically everything. There's tons of English booze, like beers, Kronenberg, all that stuff. Kronenberg's actually not English, what am I saying? Ireland, whiskey, Guinness. What does Wales bring to the table?
3 most popular Welsh alcoholic beverages.
guarantee
But I
that-
guess these aren't like
I
necessarily
guarantee you can't even.
traditional Welsh perry. What is perry?
Yeah, no one knows what the fuck. Like,
Pear cider.
and look,
Magners?
Magners is Irish.
Oh.
Think about it. Wales, like you know a bunch of Scottish people.
Do
Scots,
Do we?
like you
Do
know
we?
about Scottish culture.
Yeah.
We all know Irish people. At least I do in the Northeast. Like Irish pubs.
You're around one right as we speak.
Yes.
The microphone comes from Wales.
The microphone.
Really?
does?
Does it really?
Oh shit! We literally
Shout out to
owe our
Wales.
whole-
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. Well, we'll congratulate them on the microphone after this. I know. I just figured out that Wales. We owe our livelihood to Wales. Never mind.
Cremation, deep space photography, early flight,
Well, space is fake. So.
Yeah. Wales is a psyop.
the spare wheel,
on, man.
radar.
Wales does have a dope flag though.
Good flag.
Radar came from Wales.
Yeah, that's what it says. Where's this here? The son of Swansea steelworker Edward Taffy Bowen was a key figure in the development of radar. 1935.
Huh.
Everything I know about Wales, I learned from Welcome to Wrexham.
Their flag is shit though.
What,
Oh,
the dragon?
disagree.
Come on, the dragon's sick.
Yeah, it looks like you drew it. That's probably why you like it.
Yeah,
Ass.
it's dope. I mean, think about it. Like, yeah,
That shit is not dope. There's so many better dragons than that.
well, yeah, but it's like you got to have an old dragon. Like, what are we gonna have? Like a new anime dragon on a flag?
Yes, and this is what we're so caught up on, like what dead people did. Like, yes, some traditions are worth preserving, but like we need to update a lot of shit. Like, we update everything else. Update your flags. Update all that shit. Update everything. Look at this flag. It's ass. It sucks.
It's sick, dude. It
Okay.
actually makes me think dragons may have existed.
They didn't, and that flag sucks.
You're telling me that every culture in the world has stories of dragons and just they all came up with it by themselves?
Every culture in the world does not have stories of dragons.
Oh yeah, name one.
Name a culture that
Name a
doesn't
culture.
have dragons.
Name a culture.
The Cherokee.
Quetzalcoatl. I mean, there was Great Plain. There's stories from the Great Plains of their version of Quetzalcoatl, which is the
See, there you-
as.
there you
Let
go.
me look it up. Look it up.
Okay.
Cherokee dragons.
I hope you're not right. Fuck.
This is good podcasting right
Yeah.
here. Teams are coming
We'll
out,
find
by
it.
the way. Looks electric.
Cherokee folklore monsters. A giant. Okay, the Uktena is a giant horned serpent from Cherokee lore.
That's not a dragon.
Bro, dude, it's the same stuff.
This is what I'm saying. Like, what's that cat with the Netflix special?
Oh, you're talking
You're
about
going to have
ancient,
to be more specific.
ancient apocalypse.
Nah, he knows what I'm talking about.
Ancient
yeah.
apocalypse. Yeah.
Graham Hancock.
Graham
Graham
Hancock.
Hancock. This the vibe he be on. Like, because they were so limited in their knowledge, and we have the foresight of and the luxury of time being passed. Everything that we study in the past, we attribute it to things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what they saw. Like, for instance, like a hilarious one was like your man Jordan Peterson once said this. They was looking at some, I forget what it was, but there was two snakes intertwined.
Yeah.
Right. And he said that was their version of the double helix. And it's just like, it wasn't. You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't. There's no evidence otherwise. And
No.
so it's like, we know dragons. You know dragons were real, right? Before I go off on this tangent.
I like to think they're real. But on extra dosing, Graham Hancock used it. So even though he didn't mention it in his Rogan interview, Graham Hancock, a lot of his writings sort of are analogous to some other writings, which sort of are kind of like some of the pseudo history that like the Nazis kind of used. That's what we got into on extra dosing. Oh shit, it's the anthem.
Oh, there's an anthem.
Yeah.
I'm about to take a knee.
This is good podcasting.
It's
Yeah.
great podcast.
Yeah.
Currently taking
We
a
don't
knee,
have
by the
sound
way.
on, so I'm trying to figure out what part they're at.
Rockets, red glare,
Or
the
that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Let's go, USA!
Oh, I should be in a bar right now.
Let's go, boys.
Kidding. I saw the English were getting after it this morning in Hoboken at 9 a.m. There's this soccer bar I like to play pool at that I walk past on the way to the path. Shouldn't say my whereabouts because someone will catch me.
Pal, a lot of people live in Hoboken.
I can't. No, but they were boozing at 9 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, game was on.
Yeah, like those. That's one of the things I like about there's no concept of time when the World Cup's on.
They do that for, I went to the Man City bar they usually don't do it for 7:30 a.m. games unless it's like a big one, but the Manchester Derby was 7:30 one time, and we were there at 7:30 a.m.
What happened? What do those Englishmen do with the rest of their day? They get hammered.
I don't know.
Then do they go to work?
I mean, they won 6-2. I'm sure they're still drinking.
Yeah. So, PFT's just walked in the
Here he is.
studio.
Get your ass out of the seat.
Hey, I was going to before, but you don't talk to me like that. No.
Get your ass out of the
You
seat.
can come sit here. But
Get your ass out of the
now
seat.
I don't want to. I was going to before you said that, but
Move.
now I'm not doing it.
Hey, PFT.
He can't hear you.
He doesn't have his headphones on yet.
I don't think.
Tell Eric to put his headphones on.
I'm sitting
Making
over
a
here
lot
because I want to. I want
making
that
a
on
lot
the
of
record.
demands over here.
Get your ass up out of the seat. Yeah, that's what I thought, ho.
What do you say?
No,
Sit
no,
back
you
down.
don't want to sit down.
If he said that to me, I would have sat.
The fuck you say?
Say it to his
What do you
face.
say?
Say it to his
Say
face.
it to my face.
Say it to his face.
Get out that man's seat, bro. Hurry up.
What'd he say? What'd you say?
He was. He said some.
Arian, say what you said.
If he had said that
Say
to
it.
me, I would have never got out of the seat.
Say it.
Well, one, I'm not scared to re-say it because
So say it then.
obviously
What's so funny
we are
about
not
it?
in the same facility. Two, even if we was in the same facility, Big T, I will beat your ass. I'm not
Say
letting
it.
you-
Say what you wanted to
talking
say.
I said, get your ass out of the seat, ho. That's what I said. What
Ho?
you saying?
Yeah, he called you home, bro.
Nobody talks to me like that.
I just did. Now get up out of the seat.
No, this is a perfect.
What did I just walk into right
Hey,
now?
if
was
PFT
all
don't
fine.
get, I'm starting to think PFT soft because now he big boying you for your chair.
I just have no idea what I walked
He walked
into.
into the room and I was going to get up and then you got an attitude for no
That was
reason.
no ad. That was an attitude.
No, you have an attitude right now.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, you haven't seen my attitude. Those are jokes, my brother. That's how we kick the
PFT, what do we want
Now
to
get
do
up out
about
of the
this?
seat.
I was getting up,
Yeah.
and now I've been disrespected.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Okay,
You pointed them Drake hands directly in your face and said, "I'm not getting out of your chair."
Here's what we're
That's
gonna
what you
do.
Fake news.
Here's what we're gonna do. Big T, you're gonna get up and we're gonna mute Arian so Arian can't call you any names in between when you get up and when you get over here on the
Okay,
couch.
that seems.
Is that fair?
Yes.
All right, so put him on mute. 3, 2,
That's
1.
correct.
Now we're switching.
That's crazy.
Mute him.
This is actually a
Okay.
perfect example of
Can you hear me?
this.
Yeah.
There's a study,
All right.
and I don't know if I talked about this study on the
Bitch.
podcast before.
Your ass up. Get your big ass up out his chair.
This is. Remember that study I was telling you about, PFT, about
I do not. I can already
remember
tell you I
we
don't
were in
remember this
Tennessee and it was about the raising in blood pressure amongst pastoral societies versus ag. You
yeah.
remember that?
Well,
that
right-
was a perfect example. I need to find the name of it.
So right when we landed in Tennessee, Billy's like, "Yo, you know why people in the South are always like super polite to you? It's because of this ancient pastoral study that I read about."
And then
Okay,
we get off.
the
And then we got
study.
off the plane, and some guy goes,
Insults-
"Are you Billy Hot Takes?"
I was like, "Dude, I just want to go eat Waffle House."
So, insult, aggression, the Southern culture of honor, and experimental ethnography from 1996. It's actually very, it's actually very interesting. It's about how herding cultures had a different reaction to insults.
You about herding like
Herding cultures, like
herding.
like sheep and stuff, like the Welsh, the sheep shaggers. Another past, I think that's what it's called. But
And so, what is the premise? What is the premise?
the premise is basically they took various. This experiment worked is they took various people and made them walk down a hallway, and in the middle of the hallway there was a guy who was like moving a large cart, and in the study, the guy in the large cart would be in the way. And then the person would be like, "Hey, excuse me, I have to get by you." And then the guy in the large cart would make a very obnoxious comment to the person. Then they would measure they'd measure the hormone levels, reaction, blood pressure of the person. They found that the individuals from the South had higher reactions to the insult. Like they would brush. It's actually a very interesting study. And I know it doesn't.
What would be?
encompass-
Did they have like? What was the reason for the higher blood pressure?
that people who settled the South were more likely from northern. This is for very specific groups in the South, probably years ago when there was different demographics. but people from the South, because they were from Northern England, which had more of a shepherding society, where individuals had to be more, in order to maintain their possessions and like protection of their flock, they had to be more aggressive towards each other. It's like a very interesting study. And they basically, I know it's a little like out there, but basically they blame the whole Civil War on it. Besides,
That's
like,
interesting.
Besides, like,
I've always noticed that like, a big part of like Black culture is talking shit to each other, but like in a very fun way, like joking. And I'm sure to a certain extent everybody experiences it, but it's there's different ways in which they do it. To what you're alluding to, that's interesting. It's
a read the study. I'm not explaining it the best.
So yeah, send it. I would actually.
Are you also saying that like the South is worse at busting balls?
Well, you just get a lot of guys who are like, you can't cross that line.
Yeah, I saw there was a lot of you can't cross that line discourse this weekend on the internet.
Oh yeah, like the college football show?
On the college football show when it was Ben Watson and Peter Burns. And so Ben Watson was saying, my wife's texting me because she saw me on TV today, said I look good in this suit. And then Peter Burns said, that's not the text that she sent me, as they cut to commercial break. And then a lot of people got very mad about that. I saw a lot of discourse being like, you don't joke about a black man's wife like that. There were a lot of people that were saying that. And I was not aware of that part of any sort of culture. So I just kind of removed myself from that. I chose
y'all
not.
think that was real?
I elected not to participate in that discussion and just watched it from afar. I don't
know about that though. I think it depends on. I don't think they close. That's what it was. I don't think it had nothing to do with his wife. Because like if like Ben Watson's homie like was like talking shit to him, I don't think he has a problem. But I think he just don't know him like that. So it's like,
yeah.
I think do we have a free kick?
And
since it's on national television.
And I think the joke was about his suit not looking good, not any, like he was saying, Ben Watson was saying, yes, no, I see why it was poorly worded.
I feel like that is the cop out.
Yeah.
No, I think because the whole conversation started about his suit and he was like, my wife texted me that I look good. And then he said, that's not what she said to me. I think meaning that he thought his suit didn't look good. I still don't know if I think the whole thing was real or not. Because I came back from commercial and neither of them were there. And then Benjamin Watson walked in like looking mad. So I don't know. ESPN officially said it was a bit, but I don't know if that was true or not.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. But Watson tweeted afterwards like something about you still owe an apology or something.
To my wife, yeah. I think it's partially they might not know each other that well, and also that it was said on like live television, and there's not that much that he could do to respond to it since it's live TV, and it might be a little bit embarrassing because he'll get people that make fun of him being like, how are you going to let Peter Burns talk about your wife like that?
I think they definitely, once they went off air, were like, dude, I'm so sorry. I didn't really, I was trying to say something quick and funny. And then they solved it, which was like the best way, by doing a little skit where Peter Burns is nowhere to be found in the next segment.
Yeah, they skidded it away.
Yeah. Okay, so
I think the only way I would get upset at that is if I didn't like the dude that said it. Like if one of y'all was to say that to me, I would just like, you know what I mean, laugh it off or whatever. But like if there was somebody in this group that I didn't like, which is not the case. But if I don't fuck with you, but like we work together and you say some shit like that, then it's like, hey fam, don't say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
that's the only.
Let me read this real quick. The culture of honor in the southern United States is hypothesized by some social scientists to have its roots in the livelihood of the early settlers who first inhabited the region. Unlike settlers with an agricultural heritage, mainly from the densely populated southeast England, who settled in New England, the southern United States was settled by herders from Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, and the West Country. Herds, unlike crops, are vulnerable to theft because they are mobile and there's little government wherewithal to enforce property rights of herd animals. The theory is that the developing a reputation for violent retribution against those who stole herd animals was one way to discourage theft. The thesis is limited, but basically they say that's why, like, there's it's such a wild the whole psychology. But
Benjamin Watson he's from the South.
Yeah, and that culture developed.
That culture developed, and now you can't even make a joke about banging his wife on national television. Crazy how the domino falls on that one. There's certain things. So I saw a lot of people saying like, you don't joke about a black man's wife. A lot of black people were saying that in like the responses to things. I was trying to think what the analogous thing for a white person to be like would be like. You don't joke about a white man's truck.
Dog.
Yeah. True. If
People get mad as fuck, bro. Like when I tell people, or when y'all kind of expose that I didn't like dogs, I got more like, for real, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't like that? People hate that I don't like dogs. That's weird to me, dog.
You know who loves dogs? Herders. Just
Billy is gonna make us read this fucking study if it's the last thing that he does.
But I feel bad. Did y'all plan this red, white, and blue shit? Everybody wearing red, white, and blue shit.
We said it in the chat.
Avery said in the chat, I'm wearing my 1994 throwback kit right now. This is the throwback USA jersey.
I put the odds at minus 2,000 you would be wearing a black t-shirt, so that cashed.
Hold on, is Maddie wearing red, white, and blue too?
No, she's not.
I have
That's what I'm
Hates her
talking
country.
about.
She folded.
I have
like
navy
that. I
blue
like
and
that.
a white tank top on.
I am turning Maddie. I am turning you.
You're wearing a gray hoodie right now. It's fine. It's fine. Just say that you hate the
you
United
have
States.
gray pants on.
I'm wearing stars.
Come on.
I'm wearing an American flag on my shirt, pretty much.
That jacket's fire, Billy.
I also didn't realize that this would be the week I started getting a camera, so I didn't really think I would have to have a reason.
So if you're watching on YouTube right now, Madeline has to.
You already late, dog.
What?
We already said this.
What, that Mad Dog has to change her own camera to look. Okay. You guys talked
no, they
about
didn't
that.
say that.
Yeah, she's in charge of changing the camera as it's looking around the room. And part of that means that when she talks, she has to put it on herself, which is always very awkward.
It is.
So wait, turn it on yourself.
Hi.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
said it.
now, Mad Dog Simps. If we don't hit our merch goals on Cyber Monday, Mad Dog will never turn her camera on ever again.
Is that what we're saying? Okay.
They can also talk to Mad Dog on Cyber Monday if they buy merch.
Billy's thinking that like I'm just like free real estate for the telephone.
Yeah, I don't know about.
That's what it sounds like. Kind of pawning Maddie off.
Yes.
Yeah.
The third time
God
he's
damn.
Yep.
said something.
Sounds
to that
like
effect.
Billy is trying to pimp you.
That's what it sounds like.
It does.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Moving on.
There was a conversation before the podcast started
Okay. Well, it sounds like it was a juicy one.
with the merch people. Never mind. We'll move on.
Okay. Moving on.
Yo, Thanksgiving's this week, man.
Yep. Best holiday.
How? Definitely not. But how y'all spending y'all Thanksgiving?
Billy.
Going places.
Why'd you have to be so weird about everything? Just like Big T, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I will be in Nashville, Tennessee. Just with the fam.
Yeah. Any games you're gonna go check out?
Yeah,
What game?
Tennessee Vandy.
Oh, okay. Cool. Are you worried at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not.
We talked about it as well.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
We dissected the whole thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
Here's the spark notes. Before you walked in, I had never seen Big T so happy before.
He said, "Yeah,
on the podcast."
I think I was just normal. But yeah.
No, you were
Arian seems to
slightly
think I was-
above whelmed. Am I lying, y'all? Is it just me? He seemed very chipper today.
Very calm, I would say.
Oh shit!
I
Oh
feel-
shit! We got a chance.
Long goal.
Oh!
See, that's soccer in a nutshell to me. A whole bunch of maybe.
Oh, bro, no, you should have seen that
It was
shit.
a nice run.
Oh, we got. Hey, still in the box.
Opportunity.
Oh!
Opportunity.
Oh!
Fucking shit. Fuck.
Damn it!
All right,
Sheep
I'm gonna
shaggers.
turn it on. I got Hulu.
Oh,
Turn it on.
we're getting good chances. We're
We
getting
are.
good chances.
We're on the front foot right now.
Yep.
This is. I mean, the lads look incredible today.
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
That should've
what
been
a
own
dumb.
goal.
I mean, it worked out for him, but yeah, that didn't look great. Ooh.
Oh, did that go off
Pipe.
the post?
Yep. Hit the pipe.
Did it off the woodwork?
Off the wood.
All right. We're good. Let's go, Josh. Anyway, so
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving. A lot of cool plans. I'm gonna be in Qatar, overseas. Probably the weirdest country ever to spend Thanksgiving.
I was
in.
gonna say, what do you think the celebrations are like over there?
Extravagant. There's a lot of O'Douls being served.
Yeah.
A lot of Bud Zero. I'm gonna try to get wasted on Bud Zero if I can.
Gonna
You
be
gotta try
chanting
to find a
Caremos
way.
Cerveza?
You got to try
Yeah.
to find a way to be like those British lads who like found the lion.
Listen, Donnie and I think we'll be okay. I think Donnie and I will end up doing just fine over in Qatar. But it's gonna be fun. I've already talked to a lot of people that are gonna be over there. found out some things, some ways to get around certain angles that they have. I'm just excited because who wouldn't be excited to go to Qatar with all they've done with their government moving forward into the 21st century with style, class, grace, and also just a keen eye towards the future. Yes, the progressive government of Qatar has shown that they are ready for the world stage, and they've answered the call with style. So that's all I'm going to say about Qatar. It's going to be a lovely place. I look forward to traveling there, experiencing all the joys that they have to offer.
What are your favorite Qatari government officials?
Oh, don't make me pick just one. I mean, the Emir is just the GOAT. I don't know. Is that a bad thing? Should I not use the word? I don't know.
I don't know.
He's great.
He's awesome. He's doing everything great. His dad, also pretty chill guy. I saw they had MBS up in the press box during the opening ceremonies. Don't know much about him. So just going to move on, not really discuss him too much. But Qatar seems like a wonderful place to go. My only regret is I'm only going to be there for about 5 days. So I wish I could stay longer.
Mm-hmm. In the event that something does happen, in the low percentage event, we do have stuff prepared for that.
Yes. Yeah, we've got a button that we can press that essentially, and by the way, when we talk about like our emergency capabilities and our I guess order, what's the word? I'm like protocol.
Yeah.
The protocol that we have in place if I get detained over there, it's basically hitting a button and then selling T-shirts and making money off me. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm considering unlocking my Twitter account when I go over there.
Whoa.
So I'm weighing because I can see both sides of this argument. One, probably a good thing that the Qatari government is not able to totally search everything that I've ever said.
They can.
Even if I'm locked? You
It's
think
Qatar.
you think I've got some Qatari officials in Club 999 right
Dude,
now?
they got into Jeff Bezos' nudes. You think they can't get
Can
to
you
Twitter?
Can you explain your club Twitter and why it's locked for me?
Yeah, I locked it before I got to 1 million followers because I don't think that 1 million people should be exposed to my thoughts. And I'm also saving that one last spot to be my 1 millionth follower towards somebody that I really want to make feel special. So
you're at 900,999?
Yeah, 900,990. Now I've dropped down a little bit because you lose some bots every now and again, and you also have certain people that unfollow depending on what it is that I tweet, and I'm not adding new followers. So I do need to add probably about like 200 followers right now to the club. But I try to stay every morning at 999,999 followers. And so I'm saving that last spot for somebody who really deserves it, Miley Cyrus. And until such time, I'm staying all locked down. And but I'm thinking about unlocking it for when I go over to Qatar because worst case scenario, I might need my account to be visible. I'll put it that way. But I don't plan on getting in trouble.
What if that's how we taken PFT out of Qatar? You know, he finds a way to
PFT. I promise.
It's too late. Just fucked up the joke. It's over.
I promise to come and get you.
No.
I'll go in.
No, Billy coming over there like thinking he's doing Mission Impossible. He just starts World War III. I've read studies that actually the reason why the Emirates are so upset at Westerners is because they're lactose intolerant. They're jealous that we eat ice cream.
Also an honor culture.
Honor culture.
Yeah. That's what the study's all about.
What do we have over here?
I don't know.
How would you describe American culture?
I don't think we heard anymore. Like the Hatfields and McCoys is a perfect example of herding honor culture, like feuding.
Yeah, we don't feud anymore in the United States. The closest we get to feuds are like Yankees, Red Sox,
That's even
Ravens, Steelers.
Yeah.
Those are the biggest feuds that we have. College football, probably.
Yeah.
Like Auburn, Alabama.
Define feud.
Feud is like neighbors that they don't get along. It's like they don't like us, we don't like them.
A feud.
We're gonna talk today a little bit about FIFA corruption and things like that. In the time y'all been talking, Serginho Dest and Weston McKennie have both gotten yellow cards, both very questionable. I'd like to find out where this referee is from, potentially.
Who's paying
what
him?
kind of deals maybe he's made, because we've been knocking on the door and it seems like they're trying to make this a little more even.
So what's the deal with the yellow card situation? Is it 2 yellow cards in the first round and you have to miss the first game of the knockout round? That's what it used to be.
So it's something like that. Yeah, they changed a bunch of rules this year.
I don't like that rule.
I'll look that up right now. But yeah, in the first 12 minutes, 2 of our best players both got yellows. So
That's tough. We got a big show today. I'm sure that you guys talked a little bit about FIFA. Did Troop stop in?
No.
Oh, he was saying that he was going to stop in, but I think he got distracted.
2 yellows is suspension for the next game.
That sucks.
Wait, they suspended him? Wait, so
No.
they each got 1.
Correct.
No, if
Then he gets another.
if you get 2 yellow cards in the opening round, so you have 3 games in the opening round, right? So we have this game, then we have our game against England, then we play against Iran, and then if one of our players gets 2 yellow cards total in those 3 games, then they have to miss the next game
When do we play Iran?
after Thanksgiving.
Like Tuesday, not a week from Tuesday or Wednesday.
That's going to be...
the group of death.
Is that because we all have the death penalty? Iran, U.S., who else is in it?
Wales, England.
No.
Right, England doesn't have the death penalty. Their royal family just kills you. There's no jury. The Queen doesn't like you. Group of death. She was in the group of death this year.
Yeah.
I did put some money on England to win the World Cup when I saw the Queen died. It felt like a dead mascot tournament type of thing. Queen mom. All right. Well, how was everybody's weekend? What did I miss out on? I'm sorry I had to miss the start of the show. Things are kind of crazy with the holiday weekend coming up, so I had to do the dozen. Had to tape the dozen real quick.
No spoilers, but did you do okay?
Yeah, I think that there's. I'm not going to spoil anything.
Right.
I got a couple questions I didn't think that I was going to get, and that's all that I'll say.
Trying to think if there's anything else that we didn't cover. Mad Dog won Rookie of the Week for the dozen.
One rookie of the week.
Oh, congrats!
Thank you.
Yep.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
Ooh, you know what? It's going to be holiday gift season pretty soon.
It is.
What do you guys got any good gift ideas?
I had a couple good gift ideas.
Just the whole macrodosing merch line, probably.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
for sure.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
20% off Black Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna. I don't know. I had a few things that I like to do around the holidays in terms of my gift giving, because I like to get it taken care of like well in advance.
Yeah. I've just started to like get to the age where I'm giving my own gifts,
Yeah.
not part of the family gifts anymore. But I know
Wait, you never gave people gifts? You never shopped for presents?
no, but like I got like immediate family gifts. But like if my cousin was getting a gift,
Mm-hmm.
it was from my family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but you know, I'm definitely getting somebody Shady Rays. Don't break the bank this holiday season. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that gives you the feature of $200 shades for a fraction of the price, and a fraction of that price during their biggest Black Friday sale ever. Shady Rays are premium polarized shades featuring world-class optical clarity, substantial durability, and styles catered to everyone and every lifestyle. The best part about Shady Rays is their insane protection program featuring lost and broken replacement. If you lose or break your Shady Rays on day one, they told us that they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Dropped into the lake, off a cliff, anything, they'll replace them. Looking to gift Shady Rays for the holidays? The lost and broken coverage transfers to anyone that you gift them to. They'll get great polarized shades and protection no matter what happens to them in the future. Shady Rays are the best holiday gift you've never thought of giving. Act now for their best Black Friday selections, up to 60% off site-wide. Redeem only at shadyrays.com, where you can find all their newest and best shades. I think I know what to get PFT this year.
What are you getting me?
Shady Rays.
Hell yeah. That's a good call.
No, but does anyone have any good gifts ideas? Because I'm brainstorming. Like, what's a good dad gift? Because that's always a hard one.
All right, we're going to get back to macrodosing in a second. It's brought to you by Bare Bottom Clothing, one of the most popular clothing brands with guys here at Barstool. I love Bare Bottom Clothing. They sent me a big box of it the other day. I've been rocking it nonstop. I was wearing it around my desk, and actually Roan was like, hey, that's my favorite clothing company that sponsors us here. They're very, very comfortable shirts. Great shorts, too. Made for comfort, wear anywhere styles with minimal logos and branding that make getting ready for your day super easy. And if you're traveling for the holidays, these are the most comfortable clothes for planes, trains, and long car rides. They make a great gift. You can live chat with our gifting experts while you shop to help find the perfect size and styles. Their biggest sale of the year is this Friday through Cyber Monday. Get up to 25% off Get up to 25% off site-wide. Go to barebottomclothing.com/macrodosing. Get free shipping on your first purchase. barebottomclothing.com/macrodosing. Free shipping on your first purchase. I don't know. I might give cash this year. Just a little cash bonus. I found my cash.
Oh, where was
Breaking
it?
news.
Where was it?
I found my cash. It was inside. I don't have my backpack in here right now. It's inside my my pack of Pepsid AC. So I put it with my antacids where I knew I'd find it.
Oh, that's so.
No,
That's
it's not like
funny,
it's not
yeah.
liquid. It's like pills.
No. I know, but that's a adult move.
Yes,
That's
is.
a mature move of you.
Well, it's not really. It's inside like a flimsy cardboard box that's filled with medicine.
Remember when I lost my wallet and it just appeared on the couch?
Yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, because somebody found it and then they were like, "Oh, Billy lost this." Here.
I know, but I'm still trying to figure out who found it.
Yeah, I'm just glad that I found my money. That was nice little treat. So yeah, I was actually looking for it, even though I couldn't find it last week.
Two major.
I'm at the point.
You go ahead.
I was
Aaron.
gonna say because I was talking about what to give people for gifts. I'm just at the age and point in my life where it's like it's just gift cards. If you're getting anything from me, that's not a kid. Kids are different, right? I'll get kids something meaningful, but like if you're an adult and you're in my life, it's gift cards. That's just where I'm at with it.
I was gonna say, like, now giving gifts, I'm very off the materialistic things. I like to do things where it's like an event or you get something where you can like make something out of it. So I got a pizza oven, like one of those really nice like portable pizza ovens.
Oh, nice.
Was it a one slice?
Yes. Yep. From Walmart. Got the one bite one. And then I also got Billy Joel tickets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I think that's the move for a parent is like tickets, because usually they just want to, like, now in the age where you're out of the house, they want to spend time with you.
Even for like a significant other, like, yes, you can get all the jewelry in the world, but it would be cool to like do things with them too.
I'm just gonna say something. Girls still do want jewelry. You can get them that.
Yeah, 100%.
You can get them both.
Like a little side thing.
Yeah, like just both.
Girls still do what?
Girls still like jewelry. Don't get it twisted. I mean, the experiences are great too.
No, I've heard that girls don't like jewelry anymore.
Yeah, I heard
it's
jewelry's out.
I heard
Jewelry's
it's
out.
like with the feminism thing.
Yeah, no, girls
that-
now, they just really all they want to do is just like hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, diamonds kind of problematic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you.
Gift cards.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of girls also. Yeah. A lot of girls just like watching beer or watching football with the bros, like drinking beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, most girls that I know, all they want is just like beer, buy
Yeah.
them some beer, and then like bring them to watch football with you.
That's like my ideal. Like honestly, it's like my ideal setting. That's like all I like to do.
Here's an even bigger question. Are we going to do like, should we do like a little
White
Secret
elephant?
Santa?
Oh, that'd be cute.
Yeah, we should.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we should do some sort of Secret Santa or what are the other games? The Yankee Swap?
Yep.
Yankees- White elephant.
Yeah.
What is the Yankee swap?
It's
Yankee
all
swap
the
is so
same thing.
fucked up. No, that's way more fucked up.
What?
Because you can like get a gift and then someone could be like, I want that.
Yeah.
Yankee
Great
swap
Office
is fucked
episode.
up. Yes.
Should we organize a little Secret Santa right now?
We can do it when we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we might want to get the gift over the shopping. You
During
know.
Black Friday.
Go with
Yeah.
that.
We'll do it
Are we
after the
putting a
show.
limit on the amount?
$5,000.
Agreed.
That's the limit. You can't go any higher than that.
That's your limit.
Okay.
Ours is like 100.
I will not be exceeding that limit for sure.
PFT's is 280 because that's the money he found in his bag.
Let's keep it $50 or less.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
You can do some damage for $50.
Okay.
Big T, how's that?
Yeah, sure.
Did he just get another yellow?
No, but we're getting deep dicked by these refs.
Who are the? Where are these?
These
refs
guys,
from?
I want to
Big T's
know.
right.
I want to know.
This ref looks Iranian.
Big T is right.
Just because
Tyler
isn't that
Adams
how they
just
do
said
it?
That's fucking bullshit.
Isn't that how they do it? they do it by like other teams. The refs are from other countries in your own.
No, they would never give you a ref of that's from a country in your own group. Never. The worst.
I'm trying to find out who this guy is.
The worst refereeing I've ever seen in my life, and not to brag, I scored 100% on the referee test. But it was in the World Cup when we were playing against, I think it was against Ghana, or Algeria. The one where they disallowed that goal that Michael Bradley scored. It was a phantom goal, and nobody knew why or how it happened. And the referee never had to explain himself why. He called like a foul in the box and didn't even point at anybody and said, "Okay, we're going the other way."
Y'all want to take a guess where this ref is from?
I don't know.
Abdul Rahman Al Jassim is from Qatar.
Oh, interesting. Well,
Surely they could have had no influence.
No, I'm saying that's great. That's good that he's from. That way we know that he's not corrupted.
Right.
So,
yes.
Okay, that was a close one. For a second, I was like, "Whoa, maybe he is from a country known for corruption that would more heavily like to get the United States pounds up." But no, you're correct. He's from Qatar, so we're all
in
good.
4 Qatari League matches this season. He's given 20 cards.
Okay, he likes discipline.
Yep.
Gift cards.
Yeah, gift cards. There you go. I'm not gonna look any further into him. I think he's a great guy. Probably has a beautiful family.
Yeah, big family man.
Yeah. So Big T, whatever you were planning on saying about him, don't.
Yeah, no, he's for sure clean.
Yep. Great guy.
That's bad news, guys.
What?
I have to throw in the towel on Christmas apps.
Oh no. Ooh. What happened?
Yeah. It's a me thing. I just said fuck it because I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper right now. But also I'm going to my mom's for Thanksgiving tomorrow, and she literally has a menu plan for every day. And I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
Yeah. Damn, that sounds awesome though.
It's gonna be amazing.
That's
I get them on Christmas apps, but we regroup after Christmas, right? We band together, we hold each other accountable, and we're going to do Easter apps.
I think we can definitely rally after Thanksgiving.
I think
for
I'm
Christmas.
That's gonna be tough, man.
Those are
because you know how much leftovers I'm gonna have from Thanksgiving. It's holiday season. We dropped the ball this year, and so I'm going for Easter apps.
I've dropped too much weight to have you guys quit on me.
You can do it. What?
I am quitting.
Billy, I'm in. Let's do it.
Easter?
Let's do Super Bowl abs.
But I thought we were supposed to like do a New Year's a calendar thing with the Christmas abs. I thought that was the whole point.
I'm okay with the Super Bowl abs.
Yeah, Super Bowl abs. Super Bowl stomach.
What if we all got tapeworms?
I could.
How do you do that?
Source them. I could source them.
No,
I tried to get
all
some
right.
from Mints.
I don't know why.
What did you say? What do we think about tapeworms?
Like, what if we all bought tapeworms and then they just eat all your food for you?
Wait, you're talking about
You
tapeworms
can
like
get
they're
them
a pet.
implanted.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's like
yeah, you eat them.
No. If you get tapeworms without other
Isn't that what
parasites,
Kelly Kapoor did in The Office? She just got herself a tapeworm.
Yeah.
yeah, that's comedy.
Wait, Matt Dog, are you serious about getting a tapeworm?
No, but
I think you were.
no.
You should definitely not get a tapeworm.
Tapeworms have been used for medicine before. And if they don't have other diseases, if they're not wild tapeworms, if they're like lab
All right, now
grown
that Billy-
tapeworms,
farm raised?
now that Billy's
Yeah.
like on board with it, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, Matt Dog, what you're getting into right here is
Well,
Billy exploring like, okay, well these are not the tapeworms that you want.
No.
well, if I
never
can get some
mind.
good tapeworms that like have some other benefit,
Like what?
like some people are saying that our digestive systems are too sterile nowadays. That we need more. That our whole bio makeup of our digestive systems, when it comes to good bacteria, has been destroyed by this antibacteria crusade we've been on for the past like 30 years.
That's actually true. That's why people take probiotics.
Yeah, we need to get dirty.
Also, but that's also why I was hip to this young, but unless it's like dire, don't take antibiotics. Don't take that shit because
what's happened. I think we've talked about this before, but like they're predicting here in the near future, and they have been for about good 15, 20 years, a superbug.
Yeah.
That's a bacteria. That's going to be bacterial that the antibiotics cannot fight for the most part because people are so inundated with taking antibiotics for everything that it's going to evolve past it. So
I think we talked about this on the show before, but there's a whole strain of chlamydia in South Carolina that's because of the concentration of colleges down there, be it like SCAD, Citadel. I don't know if USC's.
No, that's too further inland.
But there's a bunch of colleges, and they were just prescribing so many antibiotics that there's a South Carolina specific, I think, chlamydia that is become pretty resistant to a lot of antibiotics. So thanks, college kids.
That's pretty cool. We could probably sell tapeworms if somebody were to just be like, these are CBD tapeworms. That's all you have to do is just put CBD on anything, and then people will be like, yeah, that's cool. Let's do it. Or if you had one that was like colored pastel pink and green, and it was Instagram friendly, I bet you could make a lot of money selling Instagram friendly tapeworms.
Oh my God. They're selling tapeworm eggs. So you don't buy the actual tapeworm.
And they hatch in your stomach?
Yeah.
This was a funny joke for like 5 minutes, and now I'm getting grossed out by it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going for it.
No.
All eggs guaranteed and fresh, collected at Soviet. Oh my God. No way.
I'm out on the
way.
tapeworm.
No way. What the hell? This can't be real. This collected at Russian letters Vladivostok Soviet prison camp in 1 liter slurry of liquid human excrement. What?
Yeah.
This can't be
I don't like the
real.
word slurry.
Yeah, it keeps, I don't want to eat anything.
Nothing good comes in a slurry.
Nope. Remember Little Lisa's slurry from The Simpsons? It was just fish guts that was blended up together. So I think that you guys are from a generation that didn't properly ever appreciate The Simpsons, right?
That'd be correct.
I watched. I got that used to be a DVD pack I used to put into my mobile DVD player on car rides.
Yeah.
To watch when I was like way too young.
Seasons 1 through 8 of The Simpsons, you can't overstate how much that TV show affected my life. It was the best television ever made. I don't think that, like, if you sit down and you watch it, even now, all the jokes still hold up, even though it's that was probably like 2000 or 1990 was when it first started to get like really good. It's the best television that you'll ever watch in your life. I feel bad for people. Actually, no, I feel good for people that have never watched it before because they get to watch it for the first time right now. So if I can be known for one thing, I would like Macrodosians to go out there and to watch, let's say like seasons 3 through 8 of The Simpsons, and just enjoy the hell out of your weekend. Do that over the weekend. How does that sound? If you're traveling, download a bunch of that stuff. All right, we're watching the game.
Also,
yep.
Dude, Pulisic got shoulder shimmied to the ground, and they didn't give him a card.
I don't think what timestamp are y'all on? Because my shit is not live, bro.
We're at 33:16.
Oh wow, I'm ahead.
All right, well, don't.
No, it's counting up.
So what?
It doesn't count down.
Yeah,
like
I'm
football.
behind. Yeah. No, I'm like,
You're probably streaming, right?
yeah, I'm on Hulu.
Yeah. So we're probably like a minute ahead.
This refereeing situation is getting egregious.
Yeah, because he almost has too much integrity. I agree.
Can we get? I want to.
Oh, real quick, we got it. I don't know if y'all heard R.I.P. the Green Power Ranger.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Kind of.
Buddy that played the Green Power Ranger died, man. Let me get his name before I disrespect him and his family. Hold on.
That was a fad that missed my generation.
Power Rangers?
Oh, he was the white Power Ranger. David Frank. He committed suicide. I didn't even know that. He was the green and the white one. Yeah, that's right.
If you guys want to hear some crazy shit, look up what happened. I think it was the Red Power Ranger. The Red Power Ranger and the crimes that he committed. This dude was a nut job. So he played the Red Power Ranger, And in 2017, he fatally stabbed his roommate with a sword.
Yo.
Yeah.
Dude, that's some.
And I believe, wait, is this a different power? Are there multiple Power Rangers?
Yeah, there were different seasons. Yeah, the one of them.
Because there's another
arrested for COVID fraud.
Yeah, there's a Power Ranger that killed 3 people. He murdered 3 people on their yachts. And so what he did was he
Fucking go! USA! Yeah! Tim Way! What a ball!
Fuck you, sheep shaggers.
What a ball! Fuck Abdul Rahman Al Jassim! Yeah!
Let's go.
USA.
Fuck yeah!
That was electric.
Bro, this what a
ball.
perfect pass.
We need to put a warning in the audio.
Yes.
Did you just see what the fucking you guys scared the fuck out of me?
Oh,
I'll
What
see.
a
I'll see.
through ball.
Oh, there you go. I
Let's
just saw
go!
it.
incredible.
What a surprise that I just saw it and it was delayed. What a surprise.
Sorry, I mean,
Goal.
What a fucking pass. It's Captain America. Let's go.
I actually have. This is before the first half, right?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It sure is.
Why
Awesome.
does it count up? I don't explain that. I
Because
don't know
it counts
anything
up.
about
It's
it.
counts
stupid.
It
It's a
counts
metric
to
system.
It counts to 45, and then you have stoppage time at the end of every half, depending on how long the ref takes in between, like goal celebrations, yellow cards, substitutions, pauses in match for injury, things like that. Wow, that's exhilarating. I forgot how World Cup goal celebrations hit different.
That rocked.
That did rock. And to those of you,
So
that,
this is like the biggest soccer tournament.
yeah,
This the one.
ever. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
And so it's pretty
Okay.
it's pretty cool. It's what I really do love about the World Cup, it gives you every reason to be overtly like jingoistic and patriotic, but it's fun, like for a fun reason. And it does kind of bring people together. Like look at Big T just rooting his ass off for the United States. You hardly ever see that.
That's what I was saying. Like, I'm not a big soccer guy, but anytime you get a chance to root for the country is fucking awesome.
So I didn't like soccer at all until I watched soccer, like with soccer fans, in like a bar.
Yeah, no, it is electric.
That was actually just so funny the way you said that. They're like, I didn't like soccer until I watched soccer.
I didn't know. Billy's like, I didn't like soccer until I got drunk and watched it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And then I
Like-
really liked it.
Like
Which
when you
is-
just go. "Ah!"
I think that's totally fair because a lot of times in the United States, if you're watching soccer on TV, it's European soccer, which is early in the morning. A lot of people don't ever get to experience the joy of waking up and getting drunk for like an EPL game because it's just too early. But with the World Cup, and I know that the time zones are a little bit off here, but if you ever get to watch a game like in the afternoon or in the evening, it rocks. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So
What time is it there right now?
in Qatar, I think it's 10:40.
So
Got
they
it.
started the game at 10.
I think so. I could be wrong about that.
Hang on.
My time zones are all screwed up right now. I'm going to be there, and I'll let you know.
Yep.
Oh, I was walking. So
Yeah, it's 10:39 right there right now.
you know that Irish row in Hoboken.
Yep.
I was there at 9 a.m. English fans were just boozing
Yep.
on Monday.
Yep.
I was like, what do you do after like? And they're going hard. So like, what do they do with the rest of their day?
Not much. Go home.
Like-
have a pint.
Do they have like a job to go to after that?
No, I think they just if football's on, they're watching football with the lads. That's your full day.
Wow.
So, real quick, back to the Power Ranger thing. So this dude, his name was Skylar DeLeon, and he was a child actor. He was on the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and he was like on all sorts of drugs. And he convinced his girlfriend at the time, like, "Hey, we're gonna go out to the docks. I've got a good plan in place. We're gonna go out to the docks. And I'm gonna tell these people I'm gonna buy their boat. So I need you to show up and have a stroller. So they think that we're a married couple. We've got a kid. they'll be much more likely to trust me if I'm there looking at their boat if it looks like I've got a kid there. So she goes out there, bring the kid, and then the dude's like, well, you know what? She actually can't come on the boat. Can I just go on the boat with you guys and you can take me out and show me kind of how it works, and I'll make sure that I really want to buy it. So they take him out into the ocean, and then he kills both of them. He attacks them both on the boat, ties them up, and then throws them while they're still alive, threw them over the edge of the boat with the anchor tied around them, so they sunk to the bottom of the ocean. And that's how they both died. And then he just took their boat and then sold it to try to get some money off of it. Got caught in Mexico like a week later. If you're a Power Ranger, you're probably fucked up right now.
That sounds about meth.
Weird shit was going on the set of that show. I think there were two people that were actors on that show that are now convicted murderers.
Jesus Christ. You know where else is interesting? Speaking of Michael J. Fox, there was a movie he did.
Were we speaking?
I was thoroughly confused as well.
No, we were talking about Michael J. Fox a long time ago on Part of My Take. Sorry. Michael...
So how is that speaking of...
Wait.
No, speaking of TV shows.
That was 5 days ago.
Speaking...
And only one person here was there for it.
Yo, Billy glitched, bro. What the fuck?
No, speaking of casts that all had something going on.
Speaking of humans.
Michael J. Fox was on the set of a show in Canada. And of those people on that show, 3 of them developed Parkinson's. And they think that there might have been something, because at a normal rate, there's no way like 3 out of 100 people should have developed Parkinson's. So they think there may have been a contributing factor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll find the exact one. Same. So that's how it's related.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not mention Michael J. Fox. That's a
Speaking
scare.
of Michael J. Fox.
So let's talk about FIFA a little bit. How's that sound?
Just a quick update on the definitely not at all even a question corrupt referee. All it took was Gareth Bale cleating Tim Way in the back of the shin for them to finally get a yellow card. So a yellow has been shown to Wales.
Okay. So it is fair. It's a fair game.
Could be. I mean, we all know Qatari officials are of the highest integrity. What in the world was he doing? All right, anyway, continue. FIFA.
Okay. Continuing with FIFA. Let's talk about FIFA a little bit. FIFA, the organization that is putting on this lovely tournament. They've had a checkered past. They're probably the most openly corrupt sporting organization. Who do you got? FIFA or the IOC?
FIFA.
You think they're more corrupt than the Olympic organization?
I think
the Olympic Committee?
I think the IOC went through. What we're gonna get into later is that the IOC after 1936, I think realized, oh shit, we low key might have caused a world war.
You think so?
Cleaned up their act.
Why do you say that?
Because they talk about it in the documentary.
Yeah, so there's also during the Olympics in Russia, remember when Putin annexed the Crimea?
Yeah, you know what?
In the middle of the Olympic Games? I don't know if they necessarily learned their lesson, but the interesting thing with the International Olympic Committee and also FIFA is a lot of times they're just corrupt within themselves, but they're not breaking any laws. Because there aren't that many laws that regulate the Olympic Games. It's tough because they're an international organization and they exist kind of on their own. It's not like you can charge them with a crime for just being pieces of shit. So that's really the way to make good money in life, is to just find a line of business where you can legally be extremely corrupt and then just excel at that. And they've done a very good job of it.
Yeah, no, the IOC is fucking. They try to keep their nose clean until communism rolled around.
The IOC did?
Yeah. Then it got all messed up.
Did they try to keep their nose clean?
Actually, they're all corrupt. Everyone's corrupt.
I think it's been corrupt for a while. It's just there's a ton of money involved in putting on a massive event like the World Cup or the Olympics, and so there's always going to be corruption around it.
So I was looking at it, and talking about capitalistic institutions and stuff. Capitalism, I feel, if there's like FIFA is a monopoly in all types of forms, and because of that, I feel like the application of capitalism to it and the usage of incentivization through monetary gain is impossible to like. It isn't fair. It doesn't. All those single institutions with zero competition are bound to be corrupt because there's money out there. Money will make its way in there.
Yeah.
And in order to have an actual well-run institution, the fact that it is a monolith is totally how it comes to its demise. And I think the biggest reason why FIFA had all these problems, and looking at it from a political standpoint of how their voting system worked, the reason that the fact that FIFA, for all of its constituents in voting, didn't have an electoral college of sorts was its biggest downfall.
Yeah, and also they were run by hilariously corrupt dudes.
Yeah.
Too. Who's your favorite person in this entire thing?
I think mine
The
has
fat guy. What was his name?
The fat guy?
yeah.
Yeah, the fat guy
rest in
is...
peace.
Not Burner.
Are you talking about Chuck Blazer?
Blazer.
Chuck Blazer, incredible dude when it comes to corruption.
Yeah.
Like he wore it on his sleeve. If that guy walked into a room, you'd be like, that guy's corrupt. Didn't matter if he was in charge of the community center in your neighborhood or an entire federal government. If that guy walks in, you know that you're not getting a meeting with him unless you got a suitcase full of cash.
He looked like a classic 1920s New York City gangster mob just boss.
Yeah.
New Rochelle guy, Westchester. He the funniest thing was the only reason he got into soccer was because he knew it was so corrupt. He was like, "Oh, this is a place I can thrive."
Yeah. Did he actually love the game?
No, he got involved with it because his kids were playing, and then saw that there was tons of funding coming from FIFA to try to get soccer going in the United States. He was like, "Hey, you know what? There's a spout of cash coming. Might as well start taking it."
Yeah, and he just straight up he saw that there was an avenue for which to just pay for rights and distribute rights for games to be televised. And CONCACAF in general, CONCACAF is like a sub. I don't think it's not directly linked to FIFA. Is it? Is CONCACAF a division? It's a division of FIFA.
Yeah. So there's
or is it a sanctioned organization by?
No,
FIFA?
the continental federations are run by FIFA. So CONCACAF is North America and Central America. Then there's CONMEBOL is South America, and then UEFA. Those are all under FIFA.
Okay, so
And then there's CONAF. That's the
I
Africa one?
thought theirs was just CAF.
Oh yeah, probably.
CONCACAF is my favorite organization though, because it has been so blatantly corrupt for so many years. And there's actually in Qatar, there's a place that you can go eat called the CONCACAFE, which is a pop-up restaurant run by CONCACAF. So, I'm definitely going to go there
Maybe
for a
some
meal.
good Caribbean food.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's going to be delicious.
It's crazy that because all those small islands were in the Caribbean, that they had so much more power in FIFA. And I mean, that whole structure of how the power dynamic worked of the controlling of FIFA through those individual countries. I mean, dating back to that first guy, the tall Brazilian who's really Belgian guy, he was a very interesting figure. You could tell he's the type of guy that walks into a room and he's just resting, angry face. But that whole FIFA organization, the funniest thing throughout the whole thing is just all super old white guys.
Yeah.
And because of that, and the earmarks of that is, did you see how many melanoma bandages there were?
No.
It's just, that was something I know. It's they'd be interviewing all these super old European guys and they all just had Band-Aids on their face.
Because it's old, rich white dudes that spend a lot of time vacationing.
Yeah.
Because they got so much corrupt money.
And they just have all those bandages. And then in my it's just something that is very classic. It's just old white dudes with Band-Aids on their face because they got pale skin and they're in the sun too much.
Blazer's the man because he died still owing millions of dollars to the IRS. So he got all these penalties, but he never really had to pay him back. He kind of got away with it. when all
he
said
is
and done.
dead.
His insurance policy.
That's true. Well, yeah, nobody ever really gets away with it then.
True.
His insurance policy was just, be as unhealthy and gluttonous as you can. Guys just eat, like, there's always that guy in the situation who's just so large and is like, why is this guy so fat, but like also making a lot of money and doesn't want to take care of himself?
Yeah.
Types. And I think who's another guy we spoke about?
Well, this is a great way that the New York Times described our man Chuck Blazer. Chuck Blazer, a large man with an appetite for the finer things in life, was for decades the most senior American in world soccer. That's just a great, like, and then in this other article about him, they called him a soccer bon vivant, which is another great term. That just means that you're fat and you like to party. I want to be described as a bon vivant, just a good liver, which ironically I don't think that he had. But RIP to Mr. Blazer. He used to roll around with a parrot on his shoulder. He had 2 apartments, not 1 but 2, in Trump Tower in Manhattan. One was for himself, and the other, he got an apartment for his cats. This dude rocks.
That's wild.
This guy rocked. I mean, just his nickname was Mr. 10%, because if you wanted to get any deal done, you just had to give him 10%. I kind of respect the guy. Like, yeah, he did a lot of bad stuff, but at the same time, he was very good at being corrupt, and that does take a certain skill set.
He's talented.
He's very talented at being just utterly corrupt. All right, we're going to get back to macrodosing in a second. It's being brought to you by Game Time. Created by fans for fans, Game Time is the ticketing app. Makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows. They guarantee the lowest price in the game. We went to a bunch of games using Game Time this year. Went to some hockey games, baseball games, concerts, shows. If you haven't given Game Time a shot, I don't know what you're waiting for. You guys are going to love this app. Tons of Barstool fans are using it. They hit us up. They tell us on social media about the great deals that they're getting. I've been using Game Time all year. It's perfect for sharing tickets, too. It's great. Super easy. Very simple for even if parents want to share tickets with you or you want to share tickets with your parents. Very, very easy to do. They can even figure it out. So easy to use. Amazing deals. It is the fastest growing ticketing app in the U.S. You're going to love it. Download the Game Time app. Go to the account tab. Create your login. Redeem code MACRO. Get $20 off your first purchase. Some terms apply. Download Game Time. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Who else did you guys like? I mean, it's gonna be tough to top.
The guy
Man,
who watched his sons get arrested and like could have. There was some diplomatic thing. I've damn near lost my voice just from yelling for that 1 minute. He had some diplomatic immunity thing where he could have like stopped them from arresting his sons, and he just looked at him and told him good luck, and then because they couldn't arrest him, and he could have stopped them from arresting his sons and didn't. That was pretty baller.
Yeah,
I love.
Do you think like if Donald Jr. and Eric were going to get arrested?
Absolutely, yeah. Trump would just say, "Hey,
See
hope
ya.
you guys do well."
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Yeah, I think that was Jack Warner.
Yeah,
He was my
the
favorite.
CONCACAF guy.
I love
Yeah.
Jack Warner because he was like basically saw an opportunity with the structure of the elections in FIFA, and he had control of the whole Caribbean, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm taking advantage of this situation." Like, but he did screw a lot of his. But like, he almost seemed like the most powerful man in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, he was.
He seems more powerful than like the president.
Because that's where all the money was coming from, was from like soccer TV rights and stuff.
Yeah.
It was like tourism and then broadcasting rights. That's what the country had. When they flipped him and made him work for the FBI, they gave him a keychain that had a microphone in it, and so he would wear it to all these big soccer meetings. He'd have this keychain with him, and then when the IRS decided that they would indict him. This is an all-time moment for I love it when like government officials and law enforcement agents get in front of cameras and they try to talk like they're human beings and not just like law enforcement robots. And he said he announced the charges against Mr. Blazer by saying, "We are giving them a red card in the World Cup of fraud."
Yeah, that was funny.
Solid. I also love it when politicians just try to talk about sports that they obviously have never watched in their life. I think Ted Kennedy at one point was talking about the Red Sox and he didn't know how to pronounce like Pedro Martinez's name. Just funny. Ted Cruz is like that too. Ted Cruz parachutes in occasionally and tries to pretend he's a sports fan.
Dr. Oz, get your votes in before the Steelers game, and they're on a bye week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he also make sure to pick up the crudité before you get home to watch your beautiful Eagles.
I
Birds.
always respect when a celebrity. It's rare with politicians. Obama like actually watches sports, but like when you can tell a celebrity like really actually cares about sports, like Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Like he went to every Phillies World Series game. Like
He really cares.
yeah, like I like guys like that.
Fetterman was great too. He's like, the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
I think Fetterman does watch though.
Yeah.
Because he's like from, that's probably the stroke talking a little bit for
Yeah,
him.
maybe.
Yeah.
Is he doing any better?
I have no idea.
The thing I like the most about Fetterman is just his size. I think we need to elect more very large people.
He's a unit.
Like really large people to Congress.
Because the thing is, they're very like, you know how they say like strongman competition, like the mountain and stuff.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be the nicest people
Yeah, they're gentle giants.
because they have no insecure, like they just aren't insecure people.
Yeah, well, like my dog Leroy would never, he was like the nicest dog ever, would never have to get violent with any other dogs because he just knew that like if anything happened, he'd be able to take care of it. I suspect that's what it's like for Big T, just like going around life, being a big dude. You just know any situation happens and you're like, I can take care of this.
Yeah, I just don't really think about it.
Yeah, because you know, you don't have to think.
Big T, you can't fight.
I've never been in a fight.
His size,
I would like to keep it that way.
yeah. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying though. Like that, it precludes people from wanting to.
Trying you. I got you. I would think it'd be the opposite because there's like a whole bunch of like, got the little man syndrome going on. Where like they'll try you just cause you big. That's
Yeah,
probably
that
more so when
happened.
you was younger.
There was like, I knew kids like a wrestler who like started to do MMA and stuff and like actually knew how to fight. And like whenever there was a guy trying to like push him around, like he knew the buttons to push and he could like easily put a guy into like some sort of crazy jujitsu hold and just make
He's
it
the
tap.
worst kind of guy. So because he could fight, he would look for it. That's
Well, because if
kinda weird.
if like anytime like a big guy like would try to mess with him, he'd be like, okay, yeah, okay. Then he'd be like, no, like he wouldn't back down, and then he'd just have some like 6'4" offensive lineman in like the craziest guillotine lock tapping out on the floor of like some basement party.
I also think that that's why short people should not be presidents. And I say that as somebody that you could make the argument could fall into that category from time to time. Although there's a contingent of people out there that think that I'm like 5'4". I'm 5'8.5", which is actually globally above average. But we shouldn't be presidents. Like, what is Putin, like 5'5", 5'6"?
Nah, he's bigger than 5'6".
No, he's a little guy. He's a little guy.
Hey,
Aaron.
word? Nah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this. Let me fact check, man.
Small guy, great hockey player.
Famine,
5'7", yeah.
Stalingrad, famines cause height reduction.
Oh, I'm seeing he claims to be 5'7", but it might be 5'3".
Whoa. James Madison,
Vladimir
small
Putin.
guy.
You know this.
I was on campus the other week at JMU, and I went up to the statue to take a picture with the statue, and I forgot just how small James Madison was because it's a life-size statue. The statue is 5'4", and it's such a bad statue. If you are making a statue of somebody that's that small, you have to just make it way bigger than you can't do a life-size.
I was
statue.
going to say, if I was fucking president of the United States and they made my statue 5'4",
yeah.
that's outrageous.
Well, even a guy of like your stature or Billy's height,
right.
if you were to make a statue that size, it still looks small. If you're looking at a statue,
Is the statue not like elevated? Like, is it not on a block?
It's a little bit elevated. I'll text
But that's
the pictures
because
to the group thread.
we expect statues. Most statues are oversized.
Yeah.
Like
But they should be. If you're building a statue of somebody, they've had
Yeah.
great accomplishments.
they made a life-size statue of the bronze bomber. I'm forgetting his name right now. Fought a trilogy with Tyson Fury. It's coming back to me. No, it's not.
Wilder.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
They made a life-size statue of him in Alabama, mobile. and like his statue, and he's a gigantic human, looks small. But
Yeah.
that's just because we're used to like Michelangelo's David, Statue of Liberty. Like if it's bronze, it should be huge.
Yeah, statues are supposed to be big.
But this, you know who really interests me? This Haviland guy. Havilange?
Yeah,
He was like
Heffalon.
the super stoic, tall guy who was like the OG bribery guy. He was the first one to figure out, like, well, if I go against apartheid and try to kick South Africa out of FIFA, I'm going to get all of the African continent's votes and get elected president over like a incumbent. So he did that. But this guy, I started looking into him. He lived to 100. He was born in 1916, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and lived to 2016. He was 100. And people who live that long, it's like, what's going on there?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And he was a tall guy too, and tall people don't live long.
Do you guys want to live that long?
No.
What's the perfect amount of time to live?
It depends though. It depends. So like when I'm pushing 90, like it depends on where we at, right? So that's like what, 60 years from now? 60, almost 50 years from now. If medicine can do it and keep me coherent, yeah, keep me alive. But then everybody around me should be around the same life expectancy. I don't want to be the only nigga left in my life though. Like see everybody around me die. Nah. Y'all see that video of that lady who was like 90 something? They were having a birthday for her, and some girl was filming her. She put it on TikTok, and they were saying happy birthday to her. And they finished up, and she goes, "Well, thank you. I hope this is my last one." And everybody goes, "Grandma." I feel it though, but the more time you spend around old folks, they'll be like, "Man, I've seen it all, man. I ain't nothing left to see."
But it's tough to have to keep making new friends, meeting new people. Nobody that you knew for a long time is still around.
Mm-hmm. Seeing everybody die, I think, would be the hardest part. That'd be tough.
Yeah.
I fear death, so I just don't want to die. Period.
Men in my family kicked the can around 78. They were smokers though, and I don't smoke, so I feel like that might give me a couple extra years. So 85 is kind of decent.
Okay.
What do you think, PFT?
The perfect age? I think that it's hard to say, and it depends where modern medicine is going to be. Like, I don't want to be just getting wheeled around with a colostomy bag, but I feel like if I can still get around and I still feel mentally sharp and I can take care of myself, probably like 90. If I get to 90, I look at that, I'm like, I won. Like, good job. Shit, if I get to 80, probably 80 is probably good too.
Yeah.
But 80 right now is like, when I was growing up, 70 was old, and now 70 is not that old.
70's new 50.
Yeah, it is. It is new. There are, all right, don't bonk me, but there are some 70-year-olds out there that I would absolutely
Name 'em.
I mean,
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda. Let's
Hey,
start with
brother.
Jane.
Bonk, but Jane Fonda.
You get no argument here, my brother.
Let's start with Jane
You
Fonda.
talking about Hanoi Jane?
All right, listen.
Pop them dentures out. Let's have a good night.
Jesus. Oh no.
Bonk. Jesus Christ. Bonk on you,
Hey,
Arian.
that is a bonk. I'm with that.
Separate the art from the artist.
Former Atlanta Braves owner
It's
Jane
one
Fonda.
thing.
That's true.
It's one thing. Are you actually about the no dentures?
No, I
Have
feel
you
like
tried
Arian.
Stop. We're gonna go too far here. We're going deep. We're going deep.
Wait, Aaron, have you actually done no
That
dentures?
was like a bad joke.
Hey, the one thing I've learned in my long lifespan is that as long as it's consensual, don't kink shame, man. Don't kink shame, man. People
No,
are
I'm
into
not.
what they into.
I'm not king shame.
That's not the answer I would have liked to that question.
Yep.
But you've popped them out.
I would
I've had
have.
some fun. I've had some fun in my time.
Wait, have you ever like knocked them out? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Why would you be aggressive with an old lady?
No, I'm not talking about like I'm not talking about hitting or anything. I'm talking about like
It's getting dicey.
like as it's happening,
This show.
they come out.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
So-
And nowadays, they got the glue in Jones. You know what I mean?
So Avalanche's father was an arms dealer.
Raquel Welch is
Guys,
hot.
near the
Hold
box.
Oh, if they score now,
Cross, corner.
I have a big bet on both halves
Okay.
scoring.
All right, so let's talk more about FIFA. Let's talk more about FIFA. What was your big takeaway from this, Billy?
Adidas.
Okay.
And honestly, sports washing in general. The fact that this Adidas guy, who, I think he was one of the bad dudes, was the guy that in the movie, the Adidas founder, was he like in with the Nazis? Was he the guy that they're talking about right now with Kanye?
I don't know. I don't know which guy that, if he's related to the Kanye West situation.
Also, this whole situation totally understands how Waka Waka Africa Shakira song came out. Totally makes sense now.
Yeah.
What?
They had Shakira make a song for the World Cup in 2010 for Africa.
Well, they do that for every World Cup, though.
I know, but Shakira is an African.
Okay.
She's South American.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they also had the 2010 World Cup had a banger of an anthem.
Waving Flag.
Waving Flag. That song is
Goated song.
awesome.
And if you had the World Cup 2010 video game that had that song on it, that video game was also goated.
Yep. When I get older, I will be stronger.
They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag.
And then it goes back. Yeah, great song.
Yeah, FIFA always had the best soundtracks of any video game.
World music is cool. That's something I've started to appreciate as I get older. You don't like world music, Arian?
That's no. I take great exception to what Avery just said.
Oh.
What?
Okay, bro. What is you talking about?
Yeah, any out of all sports games, FIFA has always had the best soundtracks.
No, 2K, and it's not close.
No,
2K.
Do you think
2K has been
2K in like 2013 to 15?
When Jay-Z did the 2K, I think it was 2013. Jay-Z did the 2K.
I think you guys are vastly...
2K had like Drake before Drake was big.
You guys are vastly overlooking late 2000 Maddens.
That Madden 2004, amazing soundtrack.
They had Good Charlotte, right?
Yep. What was the
Icky Thump? Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. The Madden soundtrack inspired generations of locker room music.
I was gonna say it inspired like generations of like YouTube highlight compilations.
Yeah. No, I'm just joking. It was probably the most funny, iconic, ironically good soundtracks.
I think there's a difference though between soundtracks like Madden, 2K, and then FIFA, because a lot of the FIFA stuff, there's songs that we don't get exposed to until we listen to that soundtrack. Right. 2K, it's like music that you're familiar with for the most part. Or am I way off on that?
No, I think you're very right. I think most of the music in FIFA is like international music that you just wouldn't hear normally.
Yeah.
But that don't make it good, though.
It is good, though. After the show, do me a favor. Just go look up FIFA 14 soundtrack. I think every song on that soundtrack's good.
I'm going to do you one better and look it up right now.
Okay. But don't play it because we'll get a copyright.
What do we think
you can't hear what I'm playing.
I know.
What do we think about Sepp Blatter?
He old as fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a start.
Another guy, another Band-Aid on face guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think that Sepp is trying to get into his he's apologizing for his pre-woke period right now. Mm-hmm. He was the most corrupt person maybe ever. And now he's going on a tour saying how like Qatar should never have gotten the World Cup and all this stuff. Like Sepp Blatter didn't know that he was an extreme, maybe the most important part of the whole situation.
Similar to a guest we've had on this show.
Oh, which guy?
Who do you think?
Wait.
A guest we've had on this show.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm forgetting his name right now. So if you come up with it before me, that would be preferable. What's the guy's name? Trump's lawyer.
Oh, Michael Cohen. Yeah. He's
Yeah,
apologizing for his pre-woke period as well. Yeah. Sepp Blatter is the living embodiment of the I think you should leave sketch, saying we're all trying to figure out who did this. It's all Sepp.
Horst Dassler was the son of the Nazi Adidas guy, and he was the one who started funding FIFA heavily because he set up the ISL. Mm-hmm. with all the TV rights. That's what I was looking for. And then Coca-Cola is where Blatter got his influence, which set up more FIFA country affiliates through the Coca-Cola Youth Growth Program. So it was like, let's try to make everyone play soccer.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, soccer, we'll just give the kids Coca-Cola after every soccer practice.
Yeah.
And then we'll make more countries that you can sway to get elected. And that's how the first guy was able to just maintain presidency of FIFA.
Now I can tell that Big T is upset about that most recent yellow card. Big T, that was a fair yellow card. It was a professional foul.
That's just a foul, dude.
It's a professional foul. He was stopping the run of play. He was stopping a player from developing. By the letter of the law, that's a foul.
Abdul Rahman. Yeah, it was a foul.
That's a yellow card.
Abdul Rahman he's lucky we're winning.
Well,
We need that second one though.
So when you guys were growing up, did you guys think that Adidas stood for anything besides just Adidas?
All day I dream about soccer. That was the big, like, everybody's like, hey, do you know what Adidas actually stands for? And it's not that at all. It's a German guy's name.
Yeah. Or some people said, all day I dream about sex.
Oh, never heard that one.
You never heard that one? I think there's an Outkast song.
That was our generation, bro.
That was an Outkast song, right?
Mm-hmm.
All day I dream about sex.
Sex.
Yeah.
You guys were horny.
Sleepy Brown.
How
that was
would
a
you-
Sleepy Brown song, I think.
How would sports equipment make you like? Where would you get that out of sports equipment?
That was an Outkast song or a Sleepy Brown song. I don't know. I didn't write the song. I just listened to it. I just downloaded it off LimeWire and Spot or whatever else it was. Morpheus.
I have to say, the generations before us were way hornier.
Disagree.
100% way hornier.
Disagree.
Like actually would do horny shit.
Like what?
Like
you guys are
affairs. We talked about this, affairs and shit.
like your generation's not fucking?
It's not.
Your
Statistically.
generation's not old enough to be married yet. What are you talking about?
No,
bro?
statistically, our generation is not fucking.
Your generation is fuck. You're just not having babies.
You're just not having babies.
No,
You're just
no.
smarter about
You guys are
fucking.
into
I'll give
butt
you that.
stuff. You can't have butt babies. You guys are just pounding that ass.
I'm pretty sure the sexual active population has shrank.
I don't know about that.
I'm
I'm pretty sure kids are becoming sexualized at a younger and younger age. Starting off earlier, having more of it.
But like it's less individuals.
I don't think so. I think you guys are hornier.
Our
I think every generation
Z
becomes
more
hornier than the
horny.
last. That's just how the world works. Or, I mean, it depends on how you define horny, because you could define horny as people aren't getting it enough, so they're more backed up and they want to get it more.
What's driving Gen Z's aversion to sex?
Okay.
Gen Z is shaping up to be the least sex positive generation in a long time.
Where are we reading this?
Newsweek.
Okay.
1996. Its oldest members are 24 now. Gen Zers between the age of 20 and 24 were more likely than both millennials and Gen Xers to report having no sexual partners.
Yeah, fucking dweebs.
Yeah, 15% they said they were. Yeah,
Maybe Billy's right.
15% said they were sexually inactive, compared with only 6% of Gen Xers when they were the same age.
Gen Z
They're
has no
nerds,
riz.
I swear.
No, what's Riz? Explain to me Riz.
Riz is like ability to talk to the gender you are attracted to.
Game,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Riz
It's
should
like-
be the new phrase you use way after it's popular. Just give it a month
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
start using Riz.
Yeah, and maybe January.
Yeah.
Like PFT.
Riz?
Yeah.
Yeah.
PFT has
What
no,
is- what
no
is
riz
Riz?
when it comes to Miley Cyrus.
Jeff
Riz.
Game.
Nadeau is the definition of Riz.
He's got
yeah.
Riz. He's
Riz.
got
Riz out the ass.
Riz coming out his eyeballs.
This shit ain't gonna catch on, kid.
No,
it's already
already has.
Sorry, too late.
Ain't gonna catch on with me.
It's a lot of like my brother, like teenagers are using it.
Who started Riz? Where's this trace
I
back
don't
to?
know, actually.
TikTok probably.
Yeah, probably TikTok.
Riz is definitely something that's
It's smooth talk. Arian, you'd have good riz.
Yeah, like Arian has good riz.
Oh,
And none of
Can
I
I
don't
share-
know if none of you else have riz, honestly.
can I share with you guys some all-time?
That was fucking mean.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's probably right.
She's speaking facts.
Yeah.
She's for sure right.
The fuck? Y'all ain't got no game.
I do not have any game. She's 100% correct. No Riz. Okay, we're going to get back to macrodosing in a second. But before I do, it's brought to you by our great friends over at Ridge Wallet. I love Ridge Wallet. I've got all my cards in a Ridge Wallet right now. It is a very convenient, sleek, stylish way to keep care of all your personal belongings when it comes to your cards, your IDs, any of your insurance cards, things of that nature. The Ridge Wallet holds up to 12 cards, plus there's room for cash. There's over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. Best part is, it's made with RFID blocking technology. It protects you from digital pickpockets. So, I'm going to Qatar this week. You better believe if I'm around that many people in a foreign country, I've got my Ridge Wallet blocking RFID technology from preventing people from stealing my personal information, my financial information, and it's all because of Ridge Wallet. I'm going to be able to be secure. They also have a new key case that helps organize your keys that secures anywhere from 2 to 6 keys. You can organize your keys in a compact silhouette and fold out for easy access. There are 6 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. Get the best offer at ridge.com/macro. Save up to 40% through December 22nd. Get the best offer at ridge.com/macro. Save up to 40% through December 22nd.
I'm the first to say it. I have negative Riz.
Who do you think has the most Riz?
Out of like who?
Just like if you're thinking about like the Riz gods out there.
Like
Pete Davidson. Riz.
Yeah.
Harry Styles, not to bonk myself.
Nah, I don't think he's got Riz. I think he's just Harry Styles.
He's a person first. He's like reputation precedes him.
Yeah.
I think Pete Davidson has that at this point. He's just fucking every hot woman alive.
Yeah, but that's because Riz.
But he has to use Riz on people with big names.
Respect the Riz.
Okay, so Billy's kind of saying that people that aren't conventionally attractive tend to have more Riz to garner.
No, but like
attention.
if Riz, like it's
Oz
more the hustle. It's the gift of the gab.
Yeah.
Any magician.
David Spade has so much Riz.
Any magician or comedian have like the ultimate Riz, I feel like.
Yeah.
They can make anybody laugh or...
You know when Andrew Tate gets on that Aiden Ross
Don't say
Twitch
that Andrew
stream?
Tate has Riz.
And they have that
we
speed
don't know
dating,
that actually.
that speed dating thing. Avery, you know what I'm talking about.
What?
The speed dating thing that Aiden Ross does. And
Yes.
Andrew Tate tries to flirt with it's I mean, don't look it up, but it's like
You consume a lot of Andrew Tate content.
no, but that was when we
Top
were
G.
watching it before he went on Dave's.
I did see that he got back on Twitter and I went to see who follows him and Billy does follow him.
Of course.
Yes.
No, I have to
Just
follow
to
him. It's
observe
part
him.
of my job.
Yes.
It's decidedly not part of your job.
It's
be a top
Definitely
G.
not.
He has to be a top G.
As your boss, I'm officially telling you that is not.
No,
Speaking of Billy and Twitter the other day, I as Tennessee was suffering the worst loss it's had in my lifetime, I tweeted well, I'm trying to find the exact wording. The good news is death will one day find each of us and wrap us in its warm embrace. That's where I was at 9:57 on Saturday. And Billy just responds, "How did you get verified?"
I saw that, dog. I fucking saw that.
I've been verified for years.
Biggest hater vibes.
I wasn't.
I've
No, it
seen
wasn't.
in a long
It wasn't.
time.
No, I
that
was like,
Billy,
I thought they
Billy,
took
that-
away all the check marks.
He was minding his business, tweeting away with himself and his fans, and you come along. But how did you get?
And
verified?
I've been verified for a long time.
No, I'm confused. I didn't actually remember you being verified.
Nobody lost their check marks, Billy.
I thought everybody did.
They gave
I'm
out
confused.
additional fake
Also,
ones.
remember,
they just Oprah in them.
remember, I was also late on a Saturday night, confused on Twitter. But anyway,
As tends to happen. He was
Hater
confused. Billy
vibes.
was confused on Twitter. I hate when Billy gets so confused that he can't drive sometimes.
I don't go on
Did you-
Twitter.
Did you feel that was hater vibes? Big
I
T?
didn't.
I was just confused. I too was confused.
I was literally. I
Um,
clicked on his. I didn't remember Big T being verified, and I was trying to figure out if he had an $8 one.
Yeah,
or-
and then people
like-
responded to Bill and they're like, oh, he paid $8. And listen, you can say a lot of
No,
shit
but I
about me.
clicked
I will
it.
be damned if I am accused of paying $8 a month to be verified on Twitter. No, friend, I have the real verification.
No, I clicked
Okay.
on it.
Talk to him.
I will
I
never
know.
pay to
That's-
use
Talk that
Twitter,
shit, Big T.
much less be verified on it.
That's why I was like, I clicked it. I was like, wow.
Oh, holy shit. We ruined that. No, we didn't.
Penalty, sir.
Sir, Is he saying that was outside the box, or did he not give it?
I think no foul.
What?
He gave a corner.
I can't even watch it with y'all because y'all ahead of me. So it's
Dude,
Bro! VAR!
Let's see.
Big T, you can't scream directly.
No,
into
he got the
mic.
ball.
He got the ball.
He did get the ball.
Scream wherever the fuck I want, Billy.
No, but
But that should have been a corner kick.
I've been working with audio lately,
Oh, here we go.
and
Here we go. Billy's like, on behalf of all producers, please respect
Didn't
my
you make
equipment.
them find an entire podcast?
oh my god,
Big T, I was actually when I tweeted that.
shots fired. How
when I
are
tweeted
you
that,
verified
Can you
though?
tweet it, Big T? Can you look at the response I said to you?
That's
after
how
you
I.
said
That's how I
I'm
read it. I
notable?
read it out. I read it like that. How are you verified though?
I was like,
That's
no, it was
how I
more
read
like, how are you verified? That's like excited.
No, how are you verified?
No, but what did I say? after
You
said-
verified.
I was like,
How are you verified?
I was like, hell yeah, Big T.
which part of it is
how are you verified?
How?
Okay,
are you,
it was probably-
how are you
It was probably
Yeah.
verified?
It was probably more like, how are you verified?
I think emphasis on the you would be the most disrespectful. Like, how
Yeah.
are you
Yeah.
verified?
I think you is the most. Yeah.
But
How
I
are
do
you verified?
I do love how it was a response to like Big T actually asking for death.
Uh,
Our TV is cutting out here.
that's
I
not
think
Good.
it's Qatar.
I hope it delays it about 40 seconds, preferably.
now we're oh
Is he getting another yellow?
You know what's wild?
Oh, he sold the shit about these Welshers.
For a company that lives on the internet at Barstool is some of the
Horrific.
worst, man.
just
trash.
atrocious.
I just had to tape the dozen, and I had to walk all over this office to find internet that worked. It was ridiculous.
TVs too. The TVs cut out all the time.
Yep.
I think that's New York, in that you can only get, like, we were plugged into the New York infrastructure. Like I used to have the best internet that I paid for and got installed was at my barn because it was brand new and it was but like you're at the mercy of New York City's infrastructure to get good internet.
But shouldn't it have the best internet? Oh no!
Oh,
what a
way to go, Matt!
Incredible
Way to
save.
go,
Incredible save by Matt Ryan Ruiz.
Turner.
The Le Batard show. He looks like that guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There is a
Wow.
soccer player named Matt Ryan, I think.
Yeah. There's also a football player. Hey, Big T, I had a question about the Falcons because I thought about this on part of my take last night.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to go back to the Super Bowl?
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
You do?
Sure.
Like-
Why? I sense something's coming.
No, because you'd be thinking the entire time like, oh, God, no.
Oh yeah, you'll never be. Yeah, you'll never be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I would like them to win every game they play.
They have the worst uniforms in the NFL
No, no, that's an L take.
The
history. Those
gradient
are
ones?
fucking awful.
The ones that were yesterday
they're-
aren't great. That is true.
I like them.
2003 FUBU jersey vibes, bro. They're fucking gross.
That's fair. I forgot they
Disgusting.
wore those yesterday, but the black and white are clean.
The throwback Jones with when they wear the striped socks, lit. The
Yeah,
shit they
yeah,
wore yesterday, the worst uniforms. It's between them and the Jags with that tan helmet bullshit. Them two.
I'll give you
worst.
that. The gradient ones aren't great, but the other two are good.
I don't know there's
but-
a word for that shit. Gradient.
Yeah, it like fades up into it.
I liked it.
But yeah, like you'll never be
would.
able to enjoy a Falcons.
What does that mean?
It's like you wear that with like LA Gear light up shoes and think you lit. Come on, to kill them with this fit.
I do sometimes dress up like a 6-year-old.
The no Riz starter pack. That's
I think that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's similar to UT. This was like, I think collectively Tennessee fans finally like took the cup off and they were like, this team is different. And then they did the same old bullshit. So like, I'll never enjoy a Tennessee season really. I mean, that's a foul.
That's foul.
we're not looking good right now, guys. We gotta step it up somehow.
The thing is, what's the thing about the two goal leads, the worst lead?
I would take a 2-goal lead right now.
2-0 lead is the worst lead.
Here we
in
go.
soccer.
Here we go, Brendan.
Okay, here we
Most
go.
dangerous lead.
But like, do we
Hit 'em.
want to go up 2-0 if it's the worst lead? Is it
Yes,
really that?
dangerous
yes.
At this point, I'll take it. Yeah.
We need the second
Yes,
one
you'd
bad.
preferably be winning than losing.
I have a big. I got 1 goal a half for USA, so if they score again, I'm going nuts. I'm clocking out.
Well, I put a little future, or not a future, but I put a bet on this game for us to win 2-1 and for us to win 2-0. So I already got my Tim Way goal, which is nice. Man, this is stressful stuff.
It is.
World Cup soccer is way more stressful than hockey playoffs, I think, because in the hockey playoff series, you've got 4 chances at it, at worst case scenario, and you can get them next year too. In this, it's like 4 years, and then sometimes with the U.S., it's not even 4 years.
It's definitely more intense soccer too. They play a lot more high pace than they do like if you're just watching a regular season game, I feel like.
They
Yeah.
say that the World Cup isn't the best soccer product because it's a lot of 1-0 low scoring games.
It's just, I think it's the pressure that really amounts to it all.
Yeah.
Like if you go down a goal and you're in that environment and you've been waiting, 4 years for this moment, there's a sense of urgency that you usually don't see in most soccer games.
And it's for your entire country, too.
Right.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Squad.
I think you can definitely make the argument that club soccer is a better product at the top level and that the teams are better.
Yep.
But I think
It's World Cup's Big Ten football. That's fair.
But I
Big
thought
Ten
y'all said
football?
this
I
was
don't
the
know.
biggest one.
Right. But like Big Ten football equivalent, low scoring.
I don't. No, I think the product in the World Cup is still really strong. I just think that like sometimes the top level club teams have, they're stocked with superstars,
Yeah.
but it does mean so much more. For, I guess you could say like the Final Four of the NCAA tournament would be a good comparison. Although that's still not entirely accurate because the best players are playing in this tournament. They're just more spread out.
Yeah. And that also happens every year.
Yeah,
And this is every 4.
it's just very stressful right now.
Yeah.
Every 4 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers to the U.S. rugby team that did not qualify for the World Cup in France next summer.
Damn.
Pain.
What happened to your XFL thing?
I'm waiting for you to put me in touch with The Rock.
I got you, bro.
Can you do that?
I got you. You got to unlock your Twitter though.
Well, no, because if The Rock follows me, that's then I will be able to unlock my account.
I thought you saved it for Miley Cyrus.
He's one of the 4, so it's Elon Musk, The Rock, Miley Cyrus, Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Those are the big 4, and they're all tough.
Strong 4.
They all have like 100 to 300 followers, so it's not like they follow everybody.
Play.
All right, we're in the box right now. We're in the box. Dangerous
come on,
play.
That up top.
Come on.
All right, send it across.
What? No.
Sent away. I'm stressing
I
out.
thought U.S. soccer.
I'm stressing out. But
Oh no, Christian's hurt.
yeah, he's fine.
No,
He's
he's
just
not.
got
He's not. He's soccer hurt,
he's
which
got
is
a
an American hurt.
tender little hamstring.
I mean, we're getting mauled out here.
Soccer hurt is different than actual hurt.
It really is. It really is.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, counterattack. This is bad radio. But yeah, Arian, could you put in a good word with me with The Rock? Just like let me get that tryout
Christian's hurt.
for the DC Defenders. You'll never find a bigger DC Defender supporter than me in the world. Like I've still got the helmet back here. I tried out. I made 3 out of 5 in my tryout last time around. I live and die with the DC Defenders. Everyone knows that.
Do they still have the XFL league?
It's come back.
It's coming back this year, yeah. And you know who the DC Defenders defensive coordinator is?
I do not.
Greg Williams.
Greg Williams.
Old
I don't
Dr.
know who
Heat.
that is.
Dr. Heat. He was a defense coordinator in the NFL for a long time. He was on the Browns. He was on the Commanders.
He was the Bounty Gate guy.
Yeah, he was on the Saints.
Oh, white dude.
Yeah, white dude with a little stripe in his hair. The Jets. He was on the Jets for a while. He's been everywhere. The Bills. I think he was actually the head coach of the Bills for a couple seasons.
I miss Rex Ryan defenses.
Why is that?
They were fucking good, man.
Who was
Rex Ryan was a good coach.
who is one defensive coordinator that you would play against that you'd like kind of be worried about, or like, oh shit, this is
Him.
gonna be a long day?
Rex Ryan, absolutely Rex Ryan. Their packages were stupid. I mean, they like when we played them, there were you have certain plays you run in your base package, right? So like shit you install during training camp.
Yeah.
When you play a team like Rex Ryan or somebody under that tutelage, the shit that you learned in training camp, or just like your base, your bread and butter, like pass protections, they flip it on its head. They like throw it out the window this week. This is what we're gonna do. Instead of this guy being the mic, if they line up like this is the mic, and it's just something totally different than what it's counterintuitive to everything you know in pass protection. So it's like they do a great job of confusing quarterbacks and linemen, running backs, everybody.
Was pass
I
protection,
enjoyed playing.
was that like a super difficult part of learning the job?
Oh, it's the main part. It's because if you can't protect the quarterback, you're not gonna play. They pay him like $60 million. If you can't protect him, you ain't gonna play.
How would you work on that?
What I did, I just locked myself in a room and studied it, and so I just didn't leave until I understood it. And so, once you understand the basics of it, it's easier. So, like quarterbacks, I used to study with so I used to take like the second or third string quarterback, and you used to be like, okay, what are you thinking on this play? What are you thinking on it? And once you kind of learn it from their perspective, which they should teach everybody that, but once you learn it from their perspective, it just falls into place. Like it'll help you be a better Madden player too.
Oh yeah,
I heard Tom Brady say that recently. Yeah, and it's true. Like so, when I play Madden, that's what I do. The safeties tell you everything that a defense is doing.
I think most coaches, like most first year coaches, should just play Madden all summer long. Not to learn that much about coaching in terms of like play calling or anything like that.
Timeouts.
But decision making with timeouts, when to go for it, when not to go for it, put yourself in those situations as much as possible.
But
it's remarkable how many football coaches in college and the NFL just have absolutely no clue how to use timeouts.
Because they don't play Madden.
also,
You know, a big reason is though, like when you out there, it's not like watching it because like when you watch it on the TV or at a stadium, like you know what I'm saying, like everything's right there for you, right? But when you out there and you think of it and you got 1,000 things you're worried about, and it's like shit slips your mind sometimes, and you drop the ball.
The
Like, the
following-
majority of coaches know how to use timeouts, but it's like when you're in the heat of it, like you just fuck up. You just slips your mind. Shit happens.
Yeah. I always thought with pass protection, my favorite running back to watch was Clinton Portis.
He was great.
He would just lay dudes
was
out,
great.
and he would dance on them sometimes. He would like knock them out and then like step over him and do a little dance. MJD
Yeah, he
was
was
also
good.
very good.
MJD was really great at it, bro.
Is there anybody in the game right now that you think is like the best pass protecting running back?
I don't watch like that anymore to like check out their. I think the overall best running back in the league, I've said this since he got in the league, is Saquon. I think he's the best running back in the league. He doesn't always produce the stats. I don't think he has the talent around him, but like talent wise, I think he's the best. He can do everything at a very high level.
With him, you have to just keep feeding him. Yeah, you can't stop because he's going to get tackled for. He's going to have like 5 runs in a row where he'll get 2 yards, and then he'll have one where he goes for 72. You have to.
Well, I don't
just
think he's
keep
in the
him
right.
rolling.
I don't think he's in the right offense. If you treat him like you do, like Christian McCaffrey, he has probably a better season.
Yeah, I was going to
than
say,
Christian
like, power
McCaffrey.
run San Francisco 49ers type style would be
even
Saquon's
that-
beneficiary.
But even that, I wouldn't even put him in that offense because that's a Shanahan offense, right? And so it's the same. That's where I came from, and that's they run running backs into the ground. Like I would use it like if they use him like Alvin Kamara, if they use him like I just don't. They don't utilize talent like he had. I don't think they understand. Well, maybe they do, but he's like a generational talent. Like he's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to some FIFA.
Yeah.
FIFA talk. Big T. What's your main takeaway from this movie? Or from this series?
There wasn't like that much crazy stuff in it. I don't think that people couldn't have like figured out on their own. Like FIFA's just incredibly corrupt. I They were college football bag manning just $1.5 million in duffel bags into people's hotel rooms. That was pretty. Brought me some old college football vibes. But I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy. Like everybody knows that like Qatar got a World Cup because they bribed everyone in the world for it.
Mm-hmm. Quick question: I get that what they were doing was illegal, but how exactly was it illegal?
Money laundering.
They were accepting
fraud.
bribes.
Like the bribery, but like, what's wrong with someone giving another person money and then maybe they even just not reporting it to the IRS?
Yeah, so sometimes it's not reported to the IRS. Other times it's money from governments.
Yeah.
That was given illegally. And that you run into like an interesting conversation where when is it illegal to give a bribe, but is it always illegal to accept a bribe? You know? Like if it's your rules that are preventing you from secretly handing me this suitcase of money, do I have any rules saying that I'm not allowed to take it from you?
Right.
Even though I know that you stole it from somebody? That's where it gets a little bit dicey, which is what makes it very hard to prove any actual like corruption charges against people.
Now, how did South Africa get all that bag money?
Like how did they get the money to give to FIFA?
Yeah, because they gave $10 million to Fred Warner, not Fred, to
Jack Warner,
and then to Barnesy, fat guy,
Blazer.
FICO. Yeah.
So
Chuck Blazer.
He got 10%.
Mr. 10% gets his 10%. So there are 14 people that were indicted by the United States, by the FBI, and by the IRS. It was wire fraud, racketeering, and money laundering. That's when you know that they're after you, is when they hit you with racketeering.
Huh.
Like racketeering is like that's when they can charge everybody in your organization with every crime that they're charging everybody with. So it was initially designed to help them prosecute the mob. And it's still like some people don't think that RICO charges should be a thing because it's a slippery slope sometimes. Like I think that there are a couple rappers that are being hit with RICO charges right now. So it's like if your associate does anything, then you're also going to be on trial. You'll all stand trial for the same things at the same time.
Well, that's what the RICO case was for, that because it's like if you're involved or if you're accused or if you're involved, like it means that they've been on you for years, like, and they're pretty sure that you're involved somehow, some way, and the only way to get out of that shit is to drop dimes.
Yep.
So your boy 6ix9ine, he was hit with a RICO and started dropping dimes.
What's up with him? Is he's just like he's still out there on his own? I
stopped. I was following him because it was entertaining at first, but then it's just like I don't know. Following trolls is like it's fun at first, but like for me, it just got really old. So I have no idea what that dude was up to. I don't know.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of this entire thing is shit!
No,
fuck you!
No, he got the ball.
Fuck you!
He got the ball.
Oh, they're
no! Please, VAR.
And it's Gareth Bale.
We need VAR to save us from Abdul Rahman Al Jassim.
Oh no! What just happened? That's a penalty.
He got him.
That's a penalty,
bro.
Dude, that was a bad challenge.
Where's VAR?
Big T, you trying to get PFT killed, man.
Where's VAR?
That's a bad challenge.
I'm saying it, not him.
That's a bad challenge.
No.
Oh, God.
Where's the VAR?
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh fuck! It's one of these.
It's a penalty kick. Yeah.
Yep. It's
But
bad.
What about why isn't there the wall?
It's a penalty kick.
All right.
If you get tripped
Stand
inside
down-
the
stand
box,
down, Billy.
yeah.
It's a penalty
Okay.
kick. It's
Free kick.
it's a penalty kick
It's a penalty kick.
from the penalty spot. Easiest shot in soccer. Gareth Bale total penalties for Wales 8. He's missed twice.
Bale's going to keep it
That's
simple.
more than he should.
True.
That is.
Come on, Matt.
Matt.
Why is there only one ref?
There's not.
Again, Billy, stand down. Oh God. Christian Bale, you man bun
Come
freak.
on, Matt.
Is Christian Bale Welsh?
I don't know. Not the time.
Gareth Bale. Christian Bale is also Welsh.
Oh.
He buried it.
Damn it. Sheepshaggers.
Stop, Billy.
Sheepshaggers.
So fucking unnecessary.
So late too.
I'm gonna
All
need a
right.
second to gather myself.
Damn it, dude.
How much of the corruption in FIFA goes into picking the location for?
All of it.
A lot.
Yeah,
I would say it's probably most of it, right?
Yeah, basically deciding who's president, and like the countries will try to get officials elected who will get the World Cup to their country. The Swedish were hilarious because the idea that people would bribe people is just so foreign to them. It's like, did you see, like, we thought everybody was agreed to vote for us,
Yep.
and then they didn't.
we thought it was all on the up and up.
Look at that
What
little-
accent was that?
That was
That was my Swedish.
Got you.
It was strong.
Swedish is weird because all Swedes speak English like English people, but like a little different.
That's interesting words that you put together.
I know. Swedish. We thought they were.
That
going to
hurts.
That
the-
changes the whole tournament.
All
What's the score? Why y'all so pressed?
It's
1-1.
1-1, so we're gonna probably end up with a draw against Wales, which is
Oh,
not
there's no extra.
But
time.
the
not
difference.
ideal.
How's there a draw in a tournament?
because it's round robin in the first round. So we're going to end up getting a point off Wales. We'll probably lose to England, but we could. Who knows? But I'm just thinking out loud. We'll probably end up losing to England. We'll probably beat Iran. So that would be.
But the difference in tying this game and winning it is the difference in for sure moving on and leaving it to chance.
Well, what happened to don't they have like shootouts and shit?
That's
for
once
overtime?
you get to the knockout rounds, which we're not in yet.
Yeah, well, that shit. See, that's another thing. Ties are the worst thing in sports. This is the worst thing. Abolish all ties. It's just the dumbest shit in the world.
I
Hate it.
understand ties when it's like youth sports, but like it's a professional sports. Like they have the resources to play out games. You know?
Ties are trash.
Well, what about in the thought of player safety? Now that I think about it.
What do you mean?
I don't care. I don't watch sports for player safety.
Right, but as a former player, if you had to play 6 quarters of football,
There's not really that much of a player safety issue in soccer. You get tired. That's the main player safety issue.
what about in football?
Well, in football, obviously there is, but in soccer, it's like, okay, you get.
That's why college
absolutely
football
right.
overtime is the best.
Yeah.
That shit is fire.
It is.
And then I think after like 2 or 3, you have to go for 2. Like, let's settle this shit. Like,
We need a sneaky goal.
it's
right
amazing.
now.
It's the. It's a ref show. No, it's not a ref show. Nope, not a ref show. That was actually a good penalty call. I will agree with
Yeah,
you.
I mean, it was a
with
penalty.
the ref on that. That was a stupid foul. That was really dumb. There's a lot of things you can complain about, but that's not going to be one of them.
The whole concept of sports washing was interesting in the documentary, talking about how the Nazis sports washed at the 36th Olympics, and then
Yeah.
Argentina sports washed at the 72 World Cup.
Yeah, tough break for Hitler, huh? Having the Olympics and being like, we are the superior race, and then Jesse Owens comes in and beats his ass.
Yeah.
Love it.
That was a
Love to
tough
see
one
it.
to explain. Yeah, sports washing. I don't, can't really think of any modern examples of sports washing, but if anybody out there knows any, I'm sure we'll maybe get back to them next week. I can talk about the live tournament.
I was going to say, the Saudis, which is completely different than Qatar.
Totally different.
Different state. Figured out that it was total luck that tiny piece of land was filled with so much oil.
It's true.
No, seriously. Like, I was looking at it with Donnie. Qatar is the 6th biggest producer in the Middle East of oil, which that means they're right behind Saudi Arabia. I think the exact one is Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, but like much larger by landmass countries, which is crazy because like usually when you think of oil-rich countries, you think of countries with a lot of landmass, like Texas. I mean, Texas isn't a country, but Texas, Alaska, oil-rich, Russia, oil-rich, large landmass. But Qatar was literally a tiny little peninsula on a peninsula that just had so much oil.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
What else do we like about the documentary? I'm just so bummed out.
I don't know.
now.
This thing's taking a turn.
It really has.
You got a hand.
Yeah, y'all look deflated.
Just so stupid. Like, we played so amazing in the first half.
We looked like shit in the second half,
And
though,
then just a
overall.
completely different team.
Like real shit in the second half, all around.
I didn't realize that FIFA was so connected to politics. I learned that.
It really is. The charges against an unnamed sporting apparel company for bribing to get the uniform rights to Brazil. Who, I wonder which uniform company that would be as they ensue to get sponsored by Nike. Like, it's pretty blatant what was going on with that one.
Nike finds themselves in legal trouble like that seemingly often, and nothing ever comes of it. Like the FBI college basketball thing.
I think Nike just has so much fucking money, though.
And lawyers.
Yeah, the Nike college basketball thing was that was another great documentary that they had on HBO. You remember that?
Yeah.
This actually inspired me to get into sports politics.
Okay, Billy, you should make some documentaries.
I want to be the star of the next corruption documentary. Like, that'd be
Stars in
fun.
like getting caught being corrupt.
Yeah, but you get to hear like the fun parts. Like, I become the next commissioner of the NFL. I'm just taking bribes from random congressmen to get the Super Bowl put in their city.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
You think Goodell's taking bribes from people?
Oh hell yeah! Who's the LA mayor?
Stan Kroenke.
Stan
Oh,
Kroenke. No. Oh my god!
Good save.
Go.
Run.
So Stan Kroenke is the LA Rams owner. And so the thing about the NFL, though, is there's a lot of stuff that's just decided by the ownership group. And Roger Goodell is just kind of there to rubber stamp it because he's not even the boss. But I think he does have some input as to like who's getting the assignment for the next World Cup. Or so the next Super Bowl. So he could be like...
Do you think the Super Bowl has that much of an economic impact on states and cities as a World Cup or Olympics?
No.
Not the World Cup, but
Definitely
like it's
not.
huge.
But like equivalency, but
I mean,
because-
it's just length. Like, people are at the Super Bowl for a week. The World Cup's a month.
but a lot of those Olympics end up bankrupting the countries and cities.
Yeah.
Like, what was the statistic that all the stadiums from South Africa are all just like desolate now?
Yeah. And in Brazil and in China.
Yeah.
They just get overgrown. Yeah.
Why don't they use them for soccer and stuff? Oh, if I was the NFL commissioner, I would take all those stadiums, make them American football stadiums, and start building football overseas.
Has the World Cup ever been in America?
It
Yeah.
has. 1994.
And it's coming then 2026.
Yeah. I can't wait. It's a combo deal. It's USA, Mexico, Canada.
Where's it going to be?
It's
All over.
everywhere in stadiums all across the United States.
MetLife.
Oh wow.
I think like Atlanta, Houston, LA, New York, Miami.
Yeah, see, that's
maybe.
why I'm not into soccer. It's just too much to follow. It's like you have to get into a whole nother. I'm tapped out of things that I like.
Well, it's easy, like America, know one player, and then just root for it like it's a game of the spinny soccer.
So you're talking about foosball?
Yeah.
The spinny soccer? So we've got 9 minutes of stoppage time here, which could be good or bad because Wales has looked...
We've been attacking since they tied it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But overall, I'm nervous. This is nut cutting time. Welcome to the World Cup. This is why we roll. Hey, Arian, I love the fact that you're just saying fuck it and you're going like, let's drink some soda and have a good time. Forget about the Christmas abs.
I was
Super Bowl abs. We're here.
so I'm just gonna be the only douchebag with abs. Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Yep, having no sex. Fucking dweeb.
Yeah, exactly. It's like insult.
Bro, my mom texts me a menu. I get there tomorrow morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She got it lined up. I can't. I might have abs or some shit like that.
Just work out.
Tell me what's on your mom's menu.
No. All right, let's see. I have to
Oh my
look
God.
at the text message.
I can't believe Nick Adams just called Cernovich a beta male for his alcohol take. That's a clash of
He's 1,000% trolling.
the right wing.
The mental.
All right, Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. Wednesday, she's cooking ribs. Or my stepdad's cooking ribs, and she's gonna do it. The Thanksgiving is Thanksgiving. We're doing turkey, lamb, all the fixings. Friday, she said it's free for all. Probably gonna just do leftovers, and then Saturday, she's cooking Mexican food, so like enchiladas, stuff like that. And then Sunday, she says she's off duty, but we're leaving on Sunday anyway. So it's like a whole week. She's preparing amazing food for me. I'm not working out.
No, I agree.
Fuck no. I'm playing 2 rounds of golf though. So Wednesday and Friday I'm playing golf. So
You going in a car or are you walking?
no, I'm getting in a cart.
Back in my
It's been rainy as shit down here, so I don't want to fuck. You know, I got new J's, the new Jordan golf cleats. I ain't trying to fuck them up.
back in my super hardo days, Thanksgiving was the ultimate bulking week. And that's when you just go do super heavy, but like no cardio, and just see how much weight you could put on.
Yeah, I used to do a competition against myself to see how much weight I could put on in one day. Just from like the start to the end. Wake up till bedtime. One year I did 8 pounds.
Yeah, my cousin and I would go work out in the morning of Thanksgiving and just like squat, deadlift, super heavy weight, and just eat as much as we could and hope it would stick.
Now I'm hearing that we're actually getting 14 minutes of additional time right now. So we've got the 4 minutes and then some more has been added.
Well, I mean, they're just out there faking injuries, wasting time.
Is that extra time? And then is there a little extra time after that extra time?
No,
Okay, so that
Wait, so where are you seeing 14?
I just saw a tweet.
tweets aren't facts.
Are you sure that's not from the England game? Because they had 14.
It might be, yeah. It might be from that. So let's just stick with 9 minutes here.
Why are the Brits throwing a party for Wales in the gambling cave?
Oh, they're like,
They hate us because they ain't us.
there you go. They're kind of neighbors.
Why are they taking? I thought that was the whole point. They hate each other. That's why they can't play on the same team.
No, I don't. I think that Wales probably doesn't love England. If I were to guess, but it would be like I don't know. If West Virginia became its own country, we would kind of be supporting them against England. I would say that Wales is like the British equivalent of West Virginia.
Yeah, coal mines actually.
Yeah,
The Appalachian Mountains technically go up through England. They were once attached. The mountain, I think it's the Scottish Highlands,
yeah.
are technically the same mountain strain. They just got separated over Pangea. So the Appalachians actually stretch all the way to Scotland.
I did not know that.
Boy hit you with the wildest actually ever.
Appalachians, Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands, the Appalachians, and the Atlas are the same mountain range, once connected as the Central Pangean Mountains. Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting.
That is interesting.
Yeah. Caledonian
Pangea was
Mountains.
lit.
Here's a good tweet by Nate Silver. There's more whales flopping in this game than at SeaWorld. That's strong.
He doesn't miss.
That's strong. He does. This motherfucker does not miss.
Who said that?
Nate Silver,
Nate.
the polls guy.
Oh, the polls
guy.
He does like politics. 538.
He was big in 2016, and everyone got mad at him.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
Everyone was like, Nate, you said she'd win.
Yep.
How did she not win?
Pulisic, strong ball into the box, settled. Cross from
Oh,
Yedlin.
Oh,
Clumsy punch.
Come on, set something up.
I'm just
Come
freaking
on.
out internally right now. Handball, sir.
Right back.
he's smart with the football.
Okay. Smart with. Look at you, Big T. Big T, did you grow up watching soccer?
No, I think I've said it on this show before. I started watching soccer in like COVID because it was the first sport that came back.
That's right. Yeah, and you
then I
started
started
playing FIFA.
playing FIFA. But now I love soccer.
Yeah, I mean, let that be a lesson to anyone that has taken the mindset of like soccer's not for me. It's a European sport. If you give it a shot, you'll love it.
Just go
I agree.
drink with soccer fans. That's when I started.
I don't love it
soccer.
right now though.
No, I agree.
Like, it gives you a great excuse to get bombed at 9 a.m.
We were miles better than them for 2/3 of
Get
the game.
confused at 9 a.m. I think you meant to say. Confusing clients with Billy Football. That's another good name for the podcast.
All right, we got one more chance.
All right, real quick, let's while we're watching this, let's talk Thanksgiving a little bit, unless anybody would like to say anything else about FIFA. Okay, let's talk about Thanksgiving real quick.
I listened to 4 songs of the soundtrack FIFA 14, and that shit was awful.
I meant FIFA 15. I thought I texted you that, but yeah. Bad.
No, you did. I just wanted to, for the people that were waiting on me. You know,
Yes.
let's let them know. I'll try 15 after this, though.
Respect.
What did
All right, Thanksgiving.
what is everyone thankful for?
Oh, good question, Billy.
PFT, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for the Emir of Qatar and the job that he's done promoting the beautiful game to a global stage.
That's amazing.
I'm thankful for every day we have a podcast that isn't corrupted.
Oh yeah.
Go
Okay.
off.
Okay.
But shout out Billy, Extra Dose was really good. Nice job.
I was shout out Avery. I'm thankful for Avery because he's been, and everyone in the control room, Steven, everybody, Andrew, because I would not have been able to do any of the technical stuff. And thank you for the Macrodosians.
Big T, what are you thankful for?
You know, the normal stuff. Family, friends. I have a job.
Tell you, man.
That's good.
Listen to the first third of this podcast. Soon as PFT walk in, boy deflated.
No, I am thankful for those things. You know,
Did I do something?
the
Big T?
normal stuff.
I'm thankful for the United States of America.
I am thankful to live in the greatest country in the world.
It doesn't matter that they might not be the best at soccer. Soccer doesn't matter.
We are the best. We're gonna draw England and beat Iran, and we're gonna get through, and we're gonna win this shit.
A draw. It's a must draw.
Must draw.
I'm declaring officially Friday's game is a must draw for the U.S.
Are you gonna be at that?
I'm going to be at that game. I'm going to do everything I can to bring that draw home.
The difference in feeling I would have if we tied England, as I feel right now tying this game, is dramatic.
Yeah.
Why are we not go forward, fellas?
Is it over? Oh no, it's not over. It's not over.
That was
There
dumb.
it is. Right
This
here.
is the last chance here.
Right here.
Come on.
something
Right
with it.
now. Right
Here we
here.
go.
Oh, right here.
Right
Come
now.
on,
got our
come on,
shit.
DeAndre.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Our
No,
crosses
we still got it.
haven't
We
been
still got
good.
it. We still got it.
Oh, draw
Foul him,
something.
foul him. You
Draw
won't foul him.
something.
Oh, no, that's it.
That's it.
Fuck.
Wait. That might not be it.
That's it.
Oh,
The fuck?
No. Smart.
A very smart foul.
Jesus.
PFT, you won't streak.
You correct. Absolutely correct.
Thankful for PFT and Arian,
Yeah.
Me too.
Big T, Mad Dog, Avery.
I am thankful for the camaraderie we have on this show.
We do. It's fun.
It is good. I was talking about it the other day. Like, it would really suck if, like, we all didn't like each other.
Yeah, it would.
Like, if we just had to come in every day and talk for 4 hours with people that
Like
we...
Mike and the Mad Dog.
Yeah.
They didn't talk off the air.
But they did numbies.
It's official. 1-1 draw against Wales.
Damn.
That's tough. Wouldn't soccer be so much cooler if goals were worth more than 1 point?
If it was 7-7.
Yeah, 7-7 would sound a lot better.
Needs to be more of the shootouts. That would draw me in 1,000%.
I think penalty kick goals should be worth less than 1. That's just me.
I'd be cool with that. Like, you know,
0.75.
just like a regular goal is worth 2, and then penalty kicks or like shootout kicks is like worth 1. That's like it's like a free throw. I'm with that.
Yep.
But I don't know enough about soccer to be changing rules.
That sucks.
It does.
Damn. Tough sporting weekend for Big T, man.
Very tough.
Tell me about it. The Preds were playing Saturday night and they went to overtime with the Lightning. I didn't watch any of it, but I saw, and I was really hoping they'd win. They ended up losing. I was going to quote tweet like, great win, fellas. Just, get good sporting night on Saturday. But they lost too. So
Rip.
Do we have any voicemails?
God, I hate
No, not
soccer.
this week.
Oh, what we forgot to debate is a Cheeto a chip.
Oh, we were going to do chip rankings.
That's right.
Mhm.
Okay, let's do it.
Shit. I did not come prepared.
I didn't either. I could come up with the top 3 pretty quick, though.
I actually, no, you know what we can do? You know how like they do the big packages of chips where it's like,
Like the
It comes with,
36
like,
pack.
variety.
the variety pack. Maybe we just pick a variety pack and then rank the variety pack.
No. I want everybody's top 3.
I have a very stupid top 3 that people are going to get mad at me for.
Okay, give top 3. Let's hear it.
1, Munchos. Did you guys have those? growing up?
Munchies?
Those are good.
No, Munchos.
Munchos.
I've never heard of that.
Google Munchos. They were the most salty thing I've ever ingested in my body. They had a red bag.
They're
and
very
they were
airy.
aerated.
Yeah, they're good.
So good. I could eat a bag of those and then I couldn't feel my mouth for like 2 hours. They were so salty. Those are my number 1. My number 2, Funyuns.
Munchos are bad. Ew, gross.
That's what people are saying.
That is disgusting.
2
2 is Funyuns.
I love Funyuns.
You are a freak.
Yeah, your palate is.
Remember,
is
she used to watch.
sus.
She used to watch YouTube videos and eat with them.
No, that's you guys take that so out of
Were you
fucking
munching
context.
on Munchos while
No, Munchos
with
and Funyuns.
ASMRing with other people?
Munchos and Funyuns were my like grade school chip. And then can I count Cheez-Its as a chip?
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
That's a cracker.
No, that's
Cheez-It
a
is
cracker.
decidedly a cracker.
Okay.
That's
And then okay, so
okay.
and then my
I don't
number
know
3.
about that one though.
And then
What this? I mean, I'm saying, hold on real quick. I mean, what's the difference between with a chip and a cracker?
well, a Ritz
A
cracker
radical difference.
isn't a chip, I guess.
I'm listening.
I mean, yeah, like she just said, nobody's saying a saltine cracker is a chip.
That's fair.
Potato.
What's the difference between a cracker and a chip? I've never thought about this until now, but I can't say that.
Crackers are
there's a
made
huge
from
difference.
potatoes.
I would say a
usually.
cracker is wheat based.
Yeah.
Yeah, but corn chips.
Like what? Like
a
bugles?
Frito? No, like a Frito.
No, corn chips like corn chips, Tostitos.
I would
Oh,
I would
you mean-
allow those are chips.
Right, but in the same way, and then there's wheat chips.
Those are crackers.
I think.
Potatoes and corn, chips, wheat, crackers.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
So wheat chips are crackers.
Yes.
wait.
Like
But what's a wheat
thins?
chip? What are you referring
Wheat
to?
chips.
The wheat
no,
thins.
No, wheat,
little
wheat thins are
thins?
crackers.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
Tris-
Wheat thins are
Triscuits.
crackers.
Wheat
Triscuits
thins are
crackers.
crackers.
Yeah.
Pita is pita.
Pita,
Chips.
Yeah.
like a pita chip.
Pita chips. Oh, I guess
Okay.
that's
But
counter
pita's
to our
wheat.
argument.
Pita's different though.
Is it? We
I'm
can't
a-
just be making exceptions.
I'm
around here.
declaring pita chips to be counted as chips.
Well, then what about wheat thins?
Wheat thins
No.
are crackers.
Wheat
Easy.
thins are
This is easy, Billy.
Wheat thins are objectively crackers, Billy. Don't be
I-
crazy.
All right.
Okay, I'm with you.
I like Cape Cod chips.
I'll go salt and vinegar for my 3.
That was your third.
Cape
Yeah.
Cod chips are great.
Cape Cod chips are good.
All right. So my big 3. I'm gonna go number 1. Cool Ranch Doritos.
Love those.
Easy. Number 2. I'm gonna go hint of lime Tostitos.
Those are really good.
Number 3. Sour cream and onion Pringles.
Oh, now that's interesting. I thought you were going to say sour cream and onion Lay's.
No, I like the Pringles better.
Interesting.
The Lay's can be too airy sometimes.
I love
And they
the
break
taste
up.
of them, but they like stick in your teeth.
Yeah, the consistency's weird. I like the Pringles consistency, but with the sour cream and onion flavor.
Sour cream and onion Lay's are almost creamy, if that makes sense. Like the powder, I
Yep.
guess, is creamy-ish.
So
It is.
my 3 is probably sour cream and onion Lay's. 2, honey barbecue Fritos flavor twists.
Okay.
That's a throwback.
And number 1, Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
That's nuts that Flamin' Hot Cheetos are number one.
They're incredible.
All right, now.
All right, I'm gonna go with number 3. Tostitos scoops.
I like
Gator Jones. You know what I'm saying? Because when you
Queso.
start adding, different kind of dips, all kind of different type of. You
That's
know what I mean,
American
salsa.
ingenuity.
Yeah.
Is it? No, it's not. Dipping chips in salsa?
No, turning the
shape.
chip into the
The
scoop.
Whatever. All right.
Saying it's a good product.
Tostitos scoops. And then I'm going to go with Flamin' Hot Cheetos, number 2, which you right there, Big T.
Yep.
And then number 1, that it's not even a close number 1. So it's really like my number 5 and 6. And then the rest just are blank. And then my number 1 is Lil Vicky's jalapeno chips. It's just what it is for me.
Lil Vicky's is good.
So
Those are very good.
there's another chip I love. That
Yeah,
is
Billy,
like,
just say your list.
He gonna come with some like Russian gas station chip that nobody heard of.
It's actually it's called My Nina. My Nina jalapeno agave chip. It's basically a Cool Ranch Dorito, but it's like organic.
Okay.
But it's like artisanal chip. Like this is a chip. This is an adult's chip, right here. My Nina, it's bomb. They also make other like spicy chipotle lime, pico de gallo. It's a New England one, and like if you find it, it's bomb. It's like if it's in your yeah.
What about wrap snacks? Have you guys ever had wrap snacks?
Mm-mm.
Those are good.
Wrap snacks are good. It's like an entire line of chips that you can find in gas stations in the South that are all named after rappers. And I think they like are sponsored by rappers too. I think they had like a Cardi B Au Cœur Ranch. You like that?
Oh, large.
That's Au Cœur. I think that's what the name of it was.
Nah, I know what you're saying, but it's funny listening to you say it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I thought you were saying like a bad Spanish accent.
Large brought chips that are distributed in penal
Told you.
colonies. He yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I could go grab it, but basically I haven't tried it, but he just put it on my desk, and it's a chip that like gets
What's your
served
top
in all the
3, bro?
canteens.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I give out: Cape Cod potato chips, my Nina corn chips, and I'm gonna
Nina.
go out my Nina, and then my last one. I love Cheetos Puffs.
Oh,
That's
those
not
are
a
good.
chip.
Cheetos Puffs. I wasn't expecting that one.
Have any?
Cheat code: eat Cheetos Puffs with a fork.
Mhm.
All right. This is easy. A lot of misses. Ruffles all dressed. I don't know if you ever had them. They're
Yeah.
unbelievable.
That's a Canadian thing,
Yep,
right?
it's a Canadian thing, but they brought it here. Very, very good. I very much disagree with the Lay's pick. I think Lay's are trash compared to most chips around there. Ruffles and Utz are way superior brands. Utz sour cream and onion are fantastic. Goes good. And then what was my last one? I thought I had it written down. Oh, Ruffles sour cream and cheddar. Very good.
Good
Okay.
one.
I also like the Ruffles queso flavor.
Yes.
That's a solid flavor too.
They dress their chips very well.
They do.
Like Lay's, I feel like they lack like they hurt my mouth.
They lack character.
They lack character. I like that word. That's what I was kind of looking for. Like, and they're very thin, and they can cut your mouth if you eat too many at one time. I'm just not a big fan of them.
Have any of you guys had the crunchy curls from Trader Joe's?
I have not had those, no.
They're like a potato lentil snack,
I'm out.
and they taste like nothing. No, I know.
I'm out.
Also, people are gonna come at me for this. I know this is a bad draft. I'm bad at drafts. We all know this. The crunchy curls from Trader Joe's are so good because they taste like nothing, and then you can just eat them forever.
Yeah, I don't like those. Those are trash.
I love those.
Has,
They're curly, and they're all curly and stuff.
I still can't believe that you picked Munchos
I
as your number
fucking
one
love
overall
Munchos.
pick.
I haven't had them in probably like 12 years, but I think about Munchos all the time, and I see them at my bodega, and I'm like, what if I just got Munchos? And then I remember that I tried to take care of myself now.
Whatever happened to Andy Cap hot fries?
Oh, I loved hot
Those
fries.
are good.
Why did Andy Cap a comic strip get an advertising deal with like the most widely distributed hot fries chip in the world.
Those things were so good.
What was it about Andy Cap? Did Andy Cap have that many fans as a comic strip? You guys probably never even read Andy Cap.
I didn't
I
know
have
it
no
was.
idea what you're talking about.
I didn't know it was a comic book until this moment.
It's a comic strip. So Andy Cap was a comic book character. I think he was Irish or English, and his whole thing was he was just always at the bar with his lads drinking beer, and then his nagging wife would like call him home, and then he'd get into a fight with his wife, and his wife would beat him up. That was basically the premise of the Andy Cap comic strip, and now he's the face of hot fries. Just kind of a weird come up for Andy Cap. That's all.
What was your favorite like really bad for you 7-Eleven or bodega snack?
Jail burrito. You guys ever have a jail burrito?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I
what's
haven't
that?
had one, but I've seen you do it.
Jail burritos are sick.
What's a jail burrito?
I've seen you do it like it's a drug.
Well, it's like a process. So jail burrito is you get some ramen noodles, you get Andy Cap hot fries, you get
Oh, this is a thing.
yeah. So you can get like a Slim Jim and slice it up into little discs, and then what else do you put in there? I don't know, like any sort of salty or spicy chip that you also want to add to it. You crunch everything up. You put it into the bag of whatever chip that you have. Let's say that you put some Cool Ranch Doritos in there too. You get a big bag of it. You crumble all those things: the ramen chips, the hot fries, the Cool Ranch Doritos. You crumble it up into tiny, as small little pieces as you can, and then you pour water into it. Put the ramen seasoning in there too. Mix it all around, and then you roll the bag up into like a little burrito thing. Then you put the burrito underneath, like in between the cushions of a mattress, or underneath underneath the mattress, or in between the cushions of a couch. It helps if the water is hot when you do it, but sometimes you can't always get it super hot water if you're in jail. So if you do warm water, that'll have to be fine. But try to get hot water, put it in there, put it underneath the mattress, wait for about like 10 minutes, take it out, and it's going to be in a log. And it's going to be like a burrito, and they call it a jail burrito because my buddy Danny taught me about it when he was in jail. That's where he learned it.
I thought you also have to put ramen in it.
Yeah.
It's so funny
I
how
said ramen.
specific that is. Like I was just thinking like a Hostess cupcake or like something of that nature.
No, I used
PFT
to.
went
I thought it
full
was
out.
a name of an actual thing. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jail burrito is so
So
delicious.
this one's really messed up. But remember Arnold Palmer's, the 99 cents?
The Great Buys?
Yeah. So the Arizona Arnold Palmer's. So those are. I don't think they actually use sugar in them,
Yeah.
artificial sweetener to keep the calories down. So I realized that when you like went to 7-Eleven and got like candy and a soda, that the sugar would cancel out. You know what I'm saying? So like you'd eat like a candy bar, then you go to drink your Coke, but like because the candy bar was so sugary, your Coke wouldn't taste sweet.
Uh-huh.
I figured out that the Arizona iced tea, because it had artificial sweetener and it like tasted sweet but weirdly, it wouldn't cancel out the sweet taste bud. So I'd get like tons of those honey buns, like those, I think it's Big Texas
Yeah.
honey buns, and eat it with the Arizona iced tea. And I'm so surprised I don't have diabetes.
You know that the Arizona iced tea, that actually did have a lot of sugar in it.
But it also had the artificial sweetener in
But
it.
it had like a ton of sugar too.
Yeah, that's crazy that they put double.
They go double on it. I used to get the green teas. You could just pound a green tea. Best
It
Buy.
was sweet.
Yeah.
I like unsweetened
Bless you.
green tea.
The Arizona green tea for 99 cents was, I think, the best deal that you could get.
The Jamaican patties always hit.
Yeah, Jamaican pat taquitos. Go taquitos.
Yeah.
99 cents.
What's like the big Texas honey bun? That thing's good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
That thing probably has like 3,000 calories in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Ultimate vending machine
But
snack.
if you eat one, you have to take a nap
Yep.
afterwards. You're kind of fucked over
Put
at
that
point.
thing. Open the bag.
So
put
I
it
do that-
in
I do
the
that-
microwave for 17 seconds.
I love it.
So
I love that
Avery,
recipe.
did you know that I just mentioned the big Texas honey bun?
I blacked out for a second.
I know, but you know what? That's cool because I do that too. Sometimes during part of my take, where like you're half listening,
Yep.
but then like you hear it, but you don't think you were listening, but for some reason it pops into your brain. And
Like
then,
how, speaking of Michael J. Fox, like
that was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, Billy, I'm going to recommend that you participate in active listening when part of my take
I'm
is
about to
happening.
say you probably
no,
shouldn't
but the Michael J.
tell
Fox.
your boss that you're
No, no.
halfway listening
No, but like-
during your podcast.
Yeah, just
No.
just active listen. If I were you, Billy, you know what I would do? I would take down notes while part of my take is going on.
No,
I'd
that's
be
not
like,
what I'm saying.
No, listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out here. When part of my take is going on, take down little notes and be like, oh, they're talking about this. This is their take on that. That way you have a little sheet that you can go off later. You can refer back to, and maybe you can build your own takes off of in the future. That would be a good idea, hypothetically. If you're
Speaking of
Do you listen
speaking
during
of
the
Thanksgiving food, what y'all's best Thanksgiving dish and worst Thanksgiving dish?
All right, controversy coming. I don't fuck with cranberry sauce.
Neither do I.
Wow. What?
I don't do it. I've pretended enough. I've lived a lie. I do not like cranberry sauce. I'll put a little bit on my plate because it adds a little color to the plate, and it makes it look like maybe there's something with a vitamin. Never enjoyed it. I'm a stuffing man. Mashed potatoes, turkey. You give me stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey. I'm a happy guy.
Wow. That kind of surprised me. I'm gonna go. Okay, what's your favorite? I'll say stuffing mashed potatoes. All right, I'm with that. I got my favorite is probably mac and cheese, but it's not just regular mac. It's my sister's mac and cheese. It's not like I go to other people's houses and it's the worst dish there. It's like it's specifically done how she do it, and it's amazing. And my worst Thanksgiving dish is fucking turkey.
I
Turkey
thought I
sucks.
was going to be on an island.
I agree.
Nah, turkey
dry
is
as
ass.
shit.
It's just. I mean, even when it's not, even when it's moist, it's just a very. It's just ain't it. There's so many better animals that we can cut up and kill and eat on that day, and
Agreed.
I do. It's not good. It's not a good meat.
I disagree vehemently. If you deep fry turkey, it is delicious, and
I've had it. I've had deep fried Cajun turkeys. I've had deep fried turkeys. I've had you name it, and it's just it's average meat. You can have if you substitute pork with turkey on that day, your meal is 1,000% better.
I think you've got an
Valid.
average tongue. How about that?
It's about
But
gravy.
you don't like cranberry sauce, so I don't know what the fuck. And you over here eating jail burritos, and you're not in jail, so I don't know. Your palate is null and void, buddy.
I love turkey. Every year I used to go to the grocery store and I get a couple turkeys like the day after Thanksgiving, and then I just deep fry them in my driveway for the next couple weeks.
Do you actually dip the shit?
Yeah,
That shit is dangerous as fuck, bro. I seen that shit go bad.
it's not that dangerous if you know what you're doing. So
well, that's the thing. Not everybody knows what they're doing.
yeah, that is most people don't know what they're doing, but it's pretty simple. You just got to make sure that the turkey is completely defrosted. You have to make sure that you don't dip it in all at once. And then you have to just make sure that you watch it to not let it boil over. So you have to lower it in slowly and then keep an eye on it. Don't go inside. And that's another, do it outdoors too. But just keep an eye on it and it's fine. Just set it in there for like 30, 45 minutes, depending how big the turkey is. And you will never have a juicier turkey in your life. And if you do end up burning your house down, that's on you because it's very easy to do it without having an explosion.
Also, make sure the turkey's defrosted all the way through.
That was the first step in the process.
There's no way you just said that.
Yeah. Now
There's there's just no way you said that.
sometimes Billy blacks out when he listens to podcasts. That was the very definition of a SpongeBob meme, like a few moments later.
He had
Billy,
he had to do that shit on purpose. He had to do it on
No,
purpose.
Billy,
can't.
if you don't say anything, he doesn't know what you do or don't know or what you haven't heard. So just interject.
I was joking.
Billy got us, guys. That was a good job, Billy.
What a tricky trickster.
Billy, you really had us going for a second there. I'll tell you what. I thought you didn't listen at all.
But it turns out he did.
He did, and he was playing a great joke. Man, right when you think you got Billy down, when you zig, he zags.
He threw you a curveball if I ever seen one.
That was great. All right, do we have anything else that we want to get into today?
Black Friday merch will be out on Friday.
Check out the Black Friday merch.
We won't be here on Thursday.
Super excited for that. Gonna be everybody have a great, safe Thanksgiving.
We're thankful for all of you.
I'm very thankful for everybody.
Jay Leno's out of the hospital.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Suffering he had like 3rd-degree burns working on his like steam car.
Okay, so am I still not supposed to laugh at this?
No, it's funny.
I mean,
he's fine now.
He's got like 200 cars, and he's got like a steampunk, like turn of the century car or something. I'm not supposed to laugh about it. He's fine, right?
He's good. He's all good.
Okay, good.
What if he was boiling
His hand is fucked up though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is his face
Didn't
okay?
defrost it.
Yeah, it's just like it was like under his chin. It's all under here.
Hard target to miss.
Funny.
Oh yeah. Forgot he's the chin guy.
He is the chin guy.
Hey, I was about to say, what if it fixed it?
No.
Didn't a lot of people think it wasn't real?
Shit ain't real.
You can get a chin job.
Wait, his chin or the burn?
No, the chin.
Oh, okay. I thought that there was like some false flag.
I thought he got it done. He didn't get it done?
That was on that like Bat Boy magazine. That was like one of the articles. Like Jay Leno's chin isn't real.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to find a doctor that could like add on to a chin like that. Is that a possibility?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Like a chin enhancement?
Yeah.
I mean,
I know someone who got a chin job.
didn't they think Zac Efron got a chin job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tom Brady got a job.
He got a lot of jobs.
Yeah, he got a lot.
Yeah,
he got a lot done.
Almost got
He's
the Fox
plastic.
job.
Almost got what?
Like when they do like the chronological order of him, like he looked like a totally different dude. That shit wild.
Especially recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen him recently.
I've been saying that his nose, I don't think that he can breathe as well. through his
Oh, he about to
tiny
be
little
back on the
nostrils.
market too.
Well, did you hear Giselle? Giselle was spy with her jiu-jitsu instructor, who she had been doing jiu-jitsu.
But I think she came out and denied that.
Yeah, she said that she wasn't on a date with him. I think if you're Tom Brady, it's got to be tough to hit the market, right? Like,
Yeah, like who do you
you
date?
can't just go on Tinder and be like, I'm Tom Brady.
Yeah.
They have an app that I was on before I got a girlfriend. That's for like famous people,
Raya?
quote unquote. Raya, yeah, Raya.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Cause like everybody on the app, like it's not like a bunch of people just trying to fuck. It's not a bunch of people like that are creepy. It's people that they got shit going on. They business owners, they do, and they just want to have a little fun.
Did you see Kanye bought as much Balenciaga stuff as he could find and put Yay 24 on it and is selling it all for $20 an item?
I hope this is great because I hope him and Trump just blow this whole shit up because our voting system is ass right now. Like I Trump runs as an independent, Kanye runs as an independent, and let them duke it out. Like this is going to be amazing because I'm over it.
Is Kanye going to run again?
He said he
Yeah,
was.
he already he announced.
Good luck. Good luck,
It's going to be
America.
amazing. This is going to be a great show. It's going to be sad,
It really
and
will.
I'm here for it.
All right. I'm going to call it for this week's Macrodosing. Have a safe, happy, healthy Thanksgiving. We love you guys. And we will see you
Next
Tuesday. Next Tuesday, isn't it? Go US. Tie England.
Must tie.
Must tie. It's
Wait, they can't win?
No,
We
well,
can.
it's an option. They don't have much of a chance.
Oh, they're just better. Gotcha.
If we could tie England, that would be fantastic.
That would be quite the result.
tie England,
Yep. That's what
All
we're
right.
going for. Tie England.
high hopes.
All right. Love you guys.